welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. This is episode 33. Last time, we went to the Elven Alienage and finally completed the Landsmeet. Meaty episode. Episode 31 and 32 both. Some pretty significant story progress. And now, we find ourselves ready to take on the final battle. We have gathered our allies. It is time to head to Redcliffe, where our army assembles. It seems the Darkspawn are heading that way and are poised to attack there. We will be completing one more side quest before we do that, however, because Slim Coldry will be sitting outside for us, ready to give us our final little thievery mission. The Landsmeet was very interesting last time.
Indeed.
We inducted Loghain into the Grey Wardens by mistake. And I use by mistake loosely because I was curious and I pressed the button and it happened. However, no way am I losing Alistair. So we explored the alternate timeline of events. And we have course corrected. We're no longer in the darkest timeline. We've course corrected and we've got Alistair in our team as a Grey Warden, and our queen, Honora, will reside over Ferelden. It just seems like that is gonna be the best way that we do it, you know? Politically, I don't know, man. I just work here. Who knows? But there is a world in which this amazing party of mine gets to remain together.
Before I forget, I need to say something. When Arl Eamon said I was going to be king, I thought, that's it. Your worst fears have finally been realized. But you didn't make me king. And Loghain still got what he deserved. Everything worked out, thanks to you.
Right, and that's the other thing that I needed to remember, is to actually speak to Alistair, because we spoke to Loghain after everything was said and done in the alternate timeline. And yeah, Alistair doesn't want it. Don't force him in there. You don't want it. You don't want it, baby. So, you know, we're best buds. Oh, God. You're okay with Honora being queen?
She was already queen. Easiest oath I ever made, let me tell you. Anyway, I imagine there's more important things you want to discuss. Ask away.
Ask away. There's nothing for you. Tell me about the Grey Wardens, such as they are.
Of course.
Oh, it's never mine now. Don't even have the option anymore.
I'm here to atone. I did you bad with that last tip. It can't end like that. Those noble ponces won't have the last laugh, eh? You game for one last heist?
Yeah. Last tip that he gave us was falling right into a trap, which was great. I think you set that trap on me. The funny part is we had that suspicion, and I was like, mate, I think this is a setup. But also, I don't know why he would set us up. What's the motivation there, you know? There's better go down better than last time. 2 betters.
No bloody trap this time. I'd stake my life on it, and... well, yours, too. We're stealing the tears of Andraste. You care about the history. Don't know how much of a chantry-going folk you are.
Bloody hell, mate. We got the ashes of Andraste. We got the tears of Andraste. I'm holding my tongue to take that any further. What if we mix the tears and the ashes together? What happens? Okay. Good thing we don't have Liliana in our party. Otherwise, she's going to try and stab me. Tell me about the tears.
There aren't many things as holy as the tears of Andraste. Legend has it, before the Maker spoke to Andraste, she despaired at the fate of her fellows. Her husband, Mafarath, before he became a right bastard, would come to console her. She would tell him of her despair, and she'd always shed a single tear. Every night, he captured each tear in a vial.
Strange. Go on.
A full 30 nights that went on. Mafarath was worried sick. On the 30th night, The vial was full, and when dawn came, that's when Andraste saw her first vision of the Maker. Some of that story isn't in the Chant of Light, but it's been passed on for ages. Everyone agrees that the tears are a holy relic.
All right, dear. How are you? Brand new day. Cough up the tear, love. Put it in. Where's Andraste's bathwater at? The holy bathwater of Andraste. You really believe that story, don't you?
Growing up in the alienage, you want to believe in something. Something that explains the suffering. I have faith. Not everyone does.
So you want us to steal it? That is very faithful of you. Do the tears do anything?
They're holy, precious, and wet. But it's what they symbolize that's important.
So who is it now?
Ban Frandarel's father secretly acquired the genuine tears of Andraste decades ago, and his son still has them locked up tight. The same Frandarel that baited that trap. So I propose you go to his real vault and rob him blind. Afterwards, I'll see that the tears of Andraste are given to the Chantry.
Okay. I thought for some reason we're stealing them from the Chantry. Okay. I'm in. How do I get in?
We've tried under. Now we can give over a go. The rooftops are dense enough that you can jump to the top of the estate. Then you can go in through the chimney. Head towards the vault area from the last job. Right before it, there's a wine cellar that's got a secret door. Go through it and find the real vault. That's all I know. I'll be waiting for you here.
Is that the lever that we pulled last time? And we're like, this is a secret door. And nothing happens. And I was like, okay. I'm like, this is a secret door. Nothing happens. Okay. So we're going to become Santa Claus. I am but a Santa Claus dwarf. I'm going to drop down the chimney and go, I'm stealing your tears, baby. Keen defense. Bonus to defense. An uncanny knack for simply not being there when the enemy attacks. Let's go. Alright. Let us head to Band of West Hills Estate once again. Again. Let's take a look. Actually, you know what? I just realized something. So, we've never gone to, we haven't gone to Fort Draken, have we? But it's on the map. I was waiting for some sort of event to take place for us to go to Fort Draken. Because it says cannot travel at this time. Because the final battle is happening at Redcliffe, so I don't know what's going to happen with this. That'll be interesting if something happens. But I've been expecting to go to Draken this whole time. And I just realized. Not a thing. Currently. It's a trap. What the hell? You have a golem guard? Whoa, you got two.
Look there, a cunning trap.
Dude. Golems in Denerim. Okay. I feel so bad whenever I see them because there's just so little of them. It's really cool to think about, by the way, with the all the different treaties, how the game could go, because I was thinking about it recently with the elves and the werewolves. Like, you recruit the werewolves, and then I was like, oh yeah, like with the dwarves, you either have like the dwarves, like Legion of the Dead and stuff like that, or you have more golems that get made to fight for you. And then with the Circle of Magi, you either have the mages or the Templars, which is very interesting, actually. So you can run with a werewolf golem Templar army or a elven dwarven mage army. It's very cool how differently that could potentially turn out.
It's a trap.
Well, there's two golems in this room. I wonder what's going to happen. Surely they won't spring to life and attack me. Surely not. Surely there isn't just a control rod somewhere that someone is in possession of. Alright. Guys, look. It's going off without a hitch. Nothing's going to go wrong here. At all. Ooh, there they are. Just loot the other chest just in case it triggers a cutscene. A small crystal vial filled with a clear liquid, allegedly the tears of Andraste that she shed for humanity. And it's worthless. Okay. I managed to get the tears of Andraste from Ban Ferelden's estate. You're kidding me. You're kidding me. Huh. Oh, there's a bunch of enemies. I was going to say, my expectations have been plenty subverted in this mission. Ryan Johnson directed this mission of Dragon Age Origins. What the hell? There's a couple of golems in there. Let's break them out. You know what is another thing that's pretty terrifying to think of? And I was just bringing up this paralyzed thing with a mage before. What's terrifying to think of is these golems are sentient. They're people, they're dwarves, and they're alive in there, and they're also aware of what is going on, because Shale, being in her stasis for so long, was aware of everything that was going on for years and years and years. And it's just so sad when you see like some deactivated golems in there, and you're like, these dwarves are insane. They'd have to be. There's no way you can retain any sanity. Like, it's a surprise that Shale has turned out the way that she has. She's a unique case. But like that whole sort of train of thought of like, those golems are trapped in there silently screaming. We walked past them and they are aware of that. They're like, holy shit, here's our chance at freedom or a release from this sweet punishment. Grant us a quick death? Nah. Like, I wish I could kill them to release them from that torment of just being in a vault.
You did it. You really did it. Tomorrow, everyone will be talking about this. Ban Frandera will be humiliated. Can I have the tears? I've arranged an anonymous delivery to the Chantry.
Andraste's bathwater, as requested, sir. Can I deliver it myself? How do I know I can trust you with them? And here you go. It better make it there safely. This is a very interesting case, because does he actually want them to go to the Chantry? How do I know I can trust you with them?
After everything we've been through? I know I'm a criminal, but I fight the bastards that oppress my people with the skills the Maker gave me. Trust me, the Chantry will get it.
Alright. Can I deliver it myself?
I suppose you could drop it off in the charity box. I considered that, but I didn't want anything to trace the crime back to us. But you have a more legitimate reason to be there than I.
Yes, I'll be like, hello, I bought this online. Bought this bathwater offline. I'll deliver them now.
Just sauntered up there and dropped it off. Very brazen of you. So, the matter is closed. Truly, it's been a pleasure.
Can't blame me for there being a little bit of like, oh, I don't know if I can maybe trust you, because it's a thing he might want to keep for himself, because he loves it so much. But we've completed all of Slim Coldrew's missions. Your crime spree will not soon be forgotten in Denerim. There we go. We've delivered them to the Chantry, and I got 10 sovereigns. Good stuff. One final loose end that I just remembered. I missed a glass phylactery, actually, and this was pointed out to me that it was in the werewolf lair. So thank you for that. All right, we found it. It's here. Here's our 5th one that we skipped. Take the vial, and it shatters. Oh my god! And surprise, surprise. A revenant!
Shall be done. Be wary. Attack!
Nice. It has been done. Heavy plate armor, scrap of paper, and a nature salve. So this will be number 5. We condemn both spirit and host for inviting the Walker. With solemn hearts we bind you by your true name. Shamus, good son, revenant and perversion of a rare friendship. Regret holds more pain than burying the dead. Andraste, forgive you, brother, and bind your weakness for eternity. 5 thumbprints in blood mark the end of the text. So there's 6 thumbprints for everything. 6 thumbprints, one is small, made by a child. But this one is 5, mark the end of the text. So this one, saying with solemn hearts we bind you, perversion of a rare friendship. Andraste, forgive you, brother. Perversion of a friend not met. Honored father. Treasured mother. Fine daughter. Only son. Why is there only 5 in that one, though? One of these did not leave a thumbprint on that one. Curious. I don't expect it's a typo. It should have some... I would expect it would have some relevance there. But there you go. All the phylacteries have been shattered and all the revenants have been defeated. With a curious story amongst it. They are here! Yay! They just don't show up on the map. They're doing a dance. Look at them. Oogity boo, oogity boo, doing evil blood mage things. Hello there.
You are not welcome here.
Okay. I'm here on behalf of the Mages Collective.
Doing the Templars' dirty work for them, eh? Templars or mages, it means nothing to us. There is dark power here, and you won't stand in our way.
Alright, mates. Have at ye. Fucking what? Bonk.
Shall be done.
Get waking nightmared.
Damn you! Use me gun.
Oh, we got Blizzard off. We've been blizzarded. Oh, we did it. Black hand gauntlets. Made of leather that creaks as though always under strain. There's a glow behind the seams as though the wearer's hands are bathed in lyrium, an unsettling appearance that would shortly be lethal. As that would surely be lethal. Alright, I've slain the Maleficarum. I can complete the Mages Collective questline. There you go. They are here after all. How nice. Before the final Onslaught, we're going to chat to everyone to see if there's any final pieces of dialogue to obtain, and then we will move on with our lives.
Ask away. Of course.
Good chat.
I did not thank you. It occurs to me now that you have freed me from the crows, and yet I did not think to thank you for it. No matter why you did it, it was done, and I the benefactor. So, thank you.
We are friends, Everin. I was glad to do it.
You say that so quickly, and yet it is an odd thing for me to hear. In the crows, we do not have friends, and yet here you are, and I cannot help but consider you such.
We're not really friends. We are friends. We're not really friends. We are comrades in arms.
Then allow me to say this. What we are doing here, stopping the Blight, I cannot think of anything I have ever done which is so worthy. I intend to see this through to the end with you. After all, someone must take responsibility for preventing your untimely death. A suitable task for a friend, yes?
You don't need to die either, you know?
Oh, I'm not going to die. It's always the Grey Wardens that die. Did you not read the stories as a child? The hero always dies. Unless the hero has a trusty sidekick with him, then the sidekick dies instead. I knew there was a catch. This friendship business is for the birds, I see.
That's good. Zevran shows Infinity. No, hang on. They showed him unexpected mercy and in return he swore to aid the Wardens on their quest. Zevran was the crew contract by Logan. Now, this is interesting. I don't know which one of it updated, because we've already got this. I guess it's this one. Strange. I thought it already updated when we spoke to him last in Denerim.
Your wish?
Your wish?
Again? I'm game.
Nope.
Do you remember our discussion?
Exploring the world or Marmalade? Do you think my memory is really that bad? What do you mean? Yes, of course.
I just wanted to tell you that I thought about what you told me.
Marjolaine.
You're right. Despite what Marjolaine says, I am not like her. I know that now. I've found peace in knowing the Maker, and nothing will change that.
Nice.
I followed you to make the world a better place, and as long as I keep that in mind, I will not fall. Sometimes, it takes another to show us the truths we hide from ourselves.
There you go. It was my pleasure.
I'm glad I left Lothering in your company. You have proven a true friend, and I thank the Maker for you.
Nice.
I know that look. You have something on your mind, don't you?
We need to talk.
Of course.
Are you feeling better about what happened with Marjolaine?
Yes, a little better. Time heals all wounds, so they say. Scars remain, but they are just colors in the painting that is my life, no?
What a bard. What a poet. I don't think I see what you mean. They add to the complexity and beauty of the piece, eh? I just wanted to make sure that you were alright.
I wish things had happened differently, but knowing her and knowing me, I don't think it could have. We had good times, though, and I look back on those fondly. Whatever happened after will never change the truth of the past.
She was special to you, wasn't she?
Yes, once, a long time ago. She was a worldly woman, and there was so much she knew and was willing to share with me. I would have done anything for her once.
She didn't deserve you.
She used to be different. Happier, I think. She loved music and had a weakness for sugary cakes. Maybe she was always lying about who she was. Or maybe she changed over the years.
Everyone changes, unfortunately.
That's what they say. And the rest of us just have to move on. It's not so bad. Look, now I have new friends, a new family. In spite of it all, life is good.
Life is good.
There you are. I was thinking, we've been through a lot together now. We're like old war buddies. So I figured why not invite you to share a drink, huh? A drink from my own stash, my family's recipe, and dedicated to my comrades in arms.
Nice. Finally, I get to taste Ogren's famous brew.
Yes! The warden steps up!
The double-handed, like... Oh! the toddler slurp, like just shoving it with two hands in the face. Amazing. Drinking like you've never had a drink before in your life. Now we're the ones who pass out. Was there even any alcohol in there?
That's the spirit! I just wanted to tell you, after all we've been through, you're like family to me. Closest thing I've had in years.
A toast then to comrades in arms.
Aye, a toast with a dry cup. You're not getting any more of my brew. So, do you want to talk about something?
Well, I guess we might be able to get some more details from you before we head off.
What about?
Nope.
All right. Aye, all right then.
Massive constitution.
What's on your mind? I will answer to the best of my ability.
Nothing. Just playing around. Skill acquired. Massive constitution, right. I don't think there's anything new with you.
It speaks.
Yeah.
It doesn't have better things to do
Nope.
on then.
And finally, actually, I forgot Sten.
What is your wish, Kadan?
I didn't forget about him.
Speak then.
Maybe the Tower of Ashoth have a point. We can continue the conversation.
Undoubtedly. They've used it to kill countless people.
A lot of what you said about the Qunari is oppressive. They want things to change. You're a soldier. What do you care about casualties? And you don't think they have any justification.
No, but they don't care what I think.
You've gone back to being cryptic, I see.
There are times when words fail.
Let's go.
As you wish.
Okay. Stan. Delightful as ever.
Your desire?
Your desire?
So, full of questions. Your desire? We're in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any.
Is there... Will she join me in the tent before the final battle?
I said no. Leave me be if that is your only interest.
No. No. There's no Shepard and Liara before the final fight moment with Morrigan. She's like, no. Not even a kiss for good luck, dude. All right, with some final inventory management in mind, it is time to go. We've sold and parted ways with gear that we're not going to be using.
Yes.
We're going to be charging into battle with our would-be king, who does not wish to be king, who is now just a Grey Warden, and our 2 mages. Let us go. Let us end the game with the group that started it all. My favorite 3, as we head to Redcliffe Village. Final Onslaught time. Actually, no. Take me away. I didn't go back to the Mages Collective to collect my reward. Is there a mage collective in... oh god, Redcliffe is on fire. Redcliffe is on fire. Guys, I can't pay attention to Redcliffe right now. I have to turn in a quest to the Mage Collective. Arrives to Redcliffe. Dead livestock lay on the field. The village in flames. I'll be right back. Who's Skinny Frank? Oh. Keep an eye out for 3 false witnesses accusing Skinny Frank, accusing D. Skinny Frank is a safe house. This is just another quest that I haven't done yet. So what the hell? I decided that I was just like, I can't be bothered.
Take this. You've earned it.
I was like, I can't be bothered. And there's no point in talking to this guy now, because I'm not going to talk to the others. Skinny Frank lives to fight another day. So, yep. Done. Alright. Redcliffe Village. Ah, yes, our journey to the final battle. I wonder what Redcliffe will look like when we arrive. I'm sure it'll be fine, and we've arrived by... Oh my god! It's in flames and the livestock! I never would have seen this coming. Look! Oh.
It's you, the Grey Warden.
Andraste's mercy that you got here when you did. I thought for sure these monsters were going to get me.
This man is so dead soon. Where's the Owl's army?
In the castle, I think. The Owl ordered everyone in the village evacuated there this morning, just before the Darkspawn arrived.
Clever.
I thought I could make it to my home and back before they got here, but it took me too long to get down here. What a relief you arrived.
This man really be like, Horde of Darkspawn moving into my village? I'll be fine. Is the Archdemon here? Is the Archdemon in the room with us right now? You should get to safety.
I'm going to get out of here before any more of those things arrive. Thank you again.
If the Archdemon is here, I'll find out soon enough. You arrived in Redcliffe to find it under attack by Darkspawn. Oh, I'm hearing this white noise. I'm like, what is that? And then I realize it's the fucking waterfall. What is that? It's like, is it raining outside? You arrived in Redcliffe to find it under attack. Redcliffe Castle was surrounded. Defeat the Darkspawn and save Redcliffe. It shall be done. Oh, Alistair, you gotta level up. Can't level up right now. Oh, I have everyone on hold. Would you guys like to join the fight? Would you guys like to join? Oh, apparently I'm going for the emissary too. Sure. Oh my god, the Blight Wolves! Oh. Oh, it's one of these. Where the game, for some reason, decides to script enemies to die in one hit. This has happened to us once before. It's intentional, apparently. There are like scripted moments in the game where the enemies just die in one hit. The Darkspawn are decorating. Look at this. The Darkspawn are like, let's make this place look nice.
As you say.
For the Grey Warden when he arrives. You've definitely already done this, haven't you? You definitely have. For some reason, I can interact with it again? Strange. Oh, here we go. Straight for the emissary. Bonk.
Best be wary. Very well.
Lost your head. Oh, you don't get stunned by Dreadhowl. Okay. Oh, there's a bunch of reinforcements. Hold on. Morgan, what if you did this? Hiya! Nice job, Alistair.
It has begun. As you say.
I need to do Mabari dominance in every area again, apparently. Because I've done this before as well.
I am ready.
Oh, an Ogun Alpha. This is new, is it not?
Get off! Away with you!
Ah, he's sack-tapped me. He's thrown me off my balance.
My lord, you're here.
My
Thank
lord.
goodness.
My lord, you're here. What's happened here? I have no eyeballs. I can't see. Where is the Queen and Arleman?
They are both inside with Riordan of the Grey Wardens, who arrived this morning, just ahead of the Darkspawn.
At least one of the Grey Wardens arrived on time.
Our patrols to watch for your arrival. Then we were attacked.
Wait, I must prepare. No, we're good. Let's go. Riordan, what's he doing here?
I don't rightly know. Things happened so fast, I only know he was scouting in the south before he arrived.
Okay. Is that a detail we should take note of? Interesting. Take me inside. There must be no more delays.
I should take you to the hall right away, my lord. They'll be waiting for you there.
It is time. It is time. Van Tegan?
It is a relief to see you unharmed. And you as well, Alistair. The Darkspawn that attacked Redcliffe were relatively few in number, I'm afraid. It was assumed the Horde was marching in this direction, but that is not true.
Riordan tells us that the bulk of the Horde is in fact heading towards Denerim.
Haha.
We are perhaps 2 days away from the capital.
How certain are we that this is good information?
I ventured close enough to listen in, as it were. I am quite certain.
Hey guys, we haven't been to Fort Draken yet, and I'm really wondering when we're gonna be going there. Really strange. Oh well, let's go to Redcliffe. It was a diversion. Why did we think they were headed here?
The Darkspawn line is wide, and many of them roam away from the main Horde. Until now, most of them have been spotted here in the west.
Not to mention that our forces have been distracted by the Civil War.
There is, I'm afraid, one other piece of news that is of even greater concern. The Archdemon has shown itself. The dragon is at the head of the Horde.
Make her preserve us.
And we won't be able to reach Denerim within 2 days.
We must begin a forced march to the capital immediately with what we have. Denerim must be defended at all costs.
I'm a fast dwarf. I'll run. I'll make it there in 2 days. Cunning, the Archdemon, is what's important. Interesting. I mean, true. I'll just walk through, I'll just stealth through the entire army, walk up to the Archdemon, and poke it in its butthole. That's the deactivate button. And then blight over, game over, we win. And what about Redcliffe? What if Riordan is wrong? Is it even possible to reach the city in time? Let's just go for the cunning point of the Archdemon is what's important.
And only the Grey Wardens can defeat the Archdemon. That is why we must go.
Then we march. And hope the army collected here gives you the chance you need. Arleman, how long before the army can set out?
By daybreak, Your Majesty.
Then give the order. The longer we delay, the longer Denerim will be at the mercy of the Horde.
This is so cool. I'm really excited to see how this turns out. This sounds like suicide. I love that. I love the doubtful dialogue options. Then we're off to war. Let's do it.
I will give the orders at once, and will notify you the moment we are ready to march.
Excellent.
Then if you and Alistair could meet me before you retire, we have Grey Warden business to discuss.
I will have someone show you to your rooms. I suggest you all get some rest while you can. We will need it.
Grey Warden business. Alrighty. Gathered your armies, it is time to lead them against the greatest threat that Ferelden has seen in centuries. The Archdemon and the Darkspawn have reached Denerim. And it will fall to the Blight unless you do something about it. You must speak to the Grey Warden Riordan before you retire for the night. Tomorrow you will march to Denerim.
And now Denerim is under assault by the Darkspawn. The death toll will be staggering. I wish you luck.
Oh! Loghain's daughter sits on the throne. The Therin bloodline is it.
I interrupted him.
You did what you did for your own reasons, Warden, but I wish it could have turned out differently. Honora is a decent woman, but she is much like her father. I suppose we shall see exactly what that means in time.
We had to wait so long to get Arleman's reaction to our, endorsement of the Queen. Also, I thought Van Tegan was finished. It just sounded like he was wrapping it up, and then he kept going. I just shut up. Are there any other allies we can use at this point?
We have sent messengers to Orlais. With any luck, the Empress will send us help within a week.
A week.
It's entirely possible, however, that she has written Ferelden off as a lost cause already, and will seek to defend her empire first. Perhaps the Grey Wardens of Orlais will be able to march and reach us in time. We should not rely on their arrival, even so.
Look to the east and Gandalf the White will arrive. If only there was like a way that you could have sent letters any earlier, just in sort of preparation, instead of waiting until you were absolutely sure. Just send preemptively. Just be like, hey, things are getting pretty spicy over here. It's gonna work out, but we need you. All right.
Good evening, my lord. It is an honor to meet you.
This was genuinely surprising. I was not expecting dialogue with a bodyguard. I was expecting like just normal dialogue when you click on it, like Ban Tegan just gave us. Okay. How is everything in the castle?
There was some groaning after the men received word about the coming race to Denerim tomorrow, but nothing serious. I think many are uneasy about facing the Great Horde. We will be outnumbered, it is said, but we have no choice. There are thousands of innocents in Denerim. My own family is there.
We will save them. Don't worry about that.
Thank you. You can't imagine what a relief it is to hear you say that.
There seem to be a large number of guards here.
We are concerned that Darkspawn assassins might be sent into the camp to harm you or the Queen. No doubt you could defend yourself from such an attack, but we would prefer you to rest easy. For a few hours at least.
Nice. How do you feel about the coming battle?
I am not certain. On one hand, I yearn for the capital to be defended. There are so many lives at stake. But it feels as if we are rushing to our doom. Do you truly feel that we have a chance of winning?
I love this. I really love this. Of course we'll win.
I hope you are right. I will pray for it.
Good evening, soldier.
Of course, my lord. Good luck to you.
I really like this. It's very important to be able to remember that every single person, just if they are just called bodyguard or soldier or whatever, every single person that doesn't have a name, there's still a whole ass person with family, with history, with like allegiances, with all of their sort of things going on. And I really love that the game gives us a moment to talk to a bodyguard and to sort of have them express their concerns and their doubts, because this is like the major offensive of this age. This is the Blight, the archdemon of the Dragon Age, and this is life or death. This is one of the the biggest and most major offensives that can take place within their lifetimes, and they're, you know, not the best odds ever. Giant archdemon, and it's just like, I'm just some little tiny bald man being like, let us go. And it's really great for us to have these moments that really humanize them and flesh them out, that they're not just these mindless little people that we play war action figures with and we send them into battle. Like, every single person that will be marching into battle has their own thing going on. And it's really exceptional for the game to at least highlight that in a sense with this conversation, because there's a lot of movies, a lot of games, a lot of stories that sort of gloss over the elements of war and how fucking terrifying the whole thing is. And it's just like, fighting, it's so normalized, everybody's used to violence, and they kind of forget about that critical human element, that it's like, I'm gonna shit my pants, and that's a normal human reaction to marching to war. I really appreciate that. It's really great.
Nervous about the battle tomorrow, I see.
No, you are. I'm fine. Botanist's map of Thedas. Man, if only Loghain were here. Apparently he likes maps.
And what word have we from Orzammar? Has House Claret sent their men, or haven't they?
They're stalling, which is as good as a no. House Claret's feud with House Romald has flared up again since their son died in that Deep Roads business. So naturally they're pleading the need for self-defense.
Fine time to start with that nonsense again. I've half a mind to... Evening to you, Grey Warden. I didn't realize you were still up and about.
Is there a problem with the Dwarven forces?
Nothing that can be dealt with now, I'm afraid. Just one of the houses being thicker than the stone that made them.
Once all of this blight business is done, there will be a reckoning in the Assembly. They're probably half hoping we'll all wind up dead. That way they'll have one of the strongest forces left in Orzammar. Enough to face the Darkspawn all on their own, I suppose?
Yeah.
That's exactly
exactly the kind of half-arsed thinking that got us into the mess after Endrin passed.
It was our good fortune that you decided to return home when you did, Grey Warden. For all that you needed our help, I expect we needed yours more.
That's another thing. It's like, this is a situation that requires everybody to throw everything they've got at it. Otherwise, if we fail, it's like everyone's doomed anyway. Carry on, men.
Right. Off to camp with both of you, and keep the drunkenness to a minimum. We have a long way to go yet. Pleasant evening to you, Grey Warden, and good fortune on the field of battle.
This man sounds like Saladin from Destiny. Sounds very similar.
Good fortune to you, Grey Warden. I've plenty to manage yet before the bugle calls.
Nervous about the battle tomorrow, I see.
No idea what you're talking about. Dog. Can't believe you haven't found anything interesting before the fight. Oh, even Bowden and Sandal are here. Interesting.
I know that look. You have something on your mind, don't you?
Okay, so this seems like it might just be the final dialogue options if you haven't explored them yet. What do you know of this place?
Redcliffe? I know little of it except that it is the domain of the Earl of Redcliffe. Redcliffe? I wonder how the name came to be. Is the clay here red? There are places in this world where the clay is a bright, strange red, and often, in the legends of such places, it is the red of blood. The blood of 1,000 men slaughtered in battle, or that of an innocent, unjustly slain. It stains the land that it may never be forgotten. Perhaps Redcliffe has one such tale. But I do not know it.
Redcliffe.
Right here, old pal. Aye, all right then.
And then we talk to all of our companions and say, I'd like you to leave.
It speaks.
We go, leave, everybody. Yeah, okay.
Your wish?
Yeah, it's all just the same dialogue.
Ah, fancy meeting you here. I heard rumours that Redcliffe was once again open for business, but my word, isn't this amazing? Such bustle. The Earl has kindly offered my son and I lodgings in exchange for supplies. I'm happy to help him. And you too, of course. If you have need of my wares, you have but to ask.
You have but to ask.
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected.
Oh, he's added new stuff. Oh, and he's gotten rid of everything else. All right. Damn. Everything that we've given him over the course of the entire game, which was a lot, now no longer exists. Fair enough. I mean, it's not like we're going to need it anyway. We sold it to him for a reason. We're at the end of the game. Heaven's Wrath. Let's compare this to our characters. Cold resistance, cold damage, radiates cold, electricity damage, mana regen in combat. Yeah. Probably, win. 3 willpower, 5 spirit damage. Yeah. I'll give you Heaven's Wrath. You can have some more mana regen, some spell power. Sure. We're at that point of the game where I may as well spend all the sovereigns that I've been sitting on. I'm such a goddamn dwarf. Look at all me coin, mate. And I'll take a Tome of Physical Technique while we're at it. Because you've got that. May as well take all the health potions you got, even though, you know, I've got a bunch. Why not? It's quite interesting, though, that he refreshes the whole inventory, but it does make sense. It does make sense. That plus 12 defense for the Libertarian's cowl is great. Morgan's had that forever, whole game. Who would like Tome of Physical Technique? I'll probably give it to Alistair because he's going to be the one that we charge into the final battle with. What is it? A talent or spell? Your talents. Yeah, maybe Alistair will be the one. I'll give him Overpower, I reckon. Oh, I can't yet, not until you're in my party. Okay, we'll do that later then, I suppose. Okay, to the second floor.
It has begun.
Map of occupied Ferelden. Okay, it feels to me like these chests were literally added with those map gifts on the off chance that you add Loghain to your party, and he likes maps. So this is your point of the game where you can give him gifts to up his approval rating. I think that's what that whole thing is.
Let's go see what Riordan has to say. There you are. Let's go see what Riordan has to say.
Yeah, they definitely just stopped giving Alistair the option to even discuss with you, which is fair enough. You got nothing to say anyway. Not that my dog's in here. Hold on. Just in case this fucks anything up. Oh, okay. He's not in anyway, just in case. Alright.
I shall do it.
Shall do it. Let me just double check. This is before the fight, and this is my quick save. So what I might do is, because that is before Bowden leaves the camp and ends his entire inventory stock that he's kept for us the whole game, I will just make a save that'll be there forever instead of my quick save that'll override it.
You're both here. Good. You're new to the Grey Wardens, and you may not have been told how an archdemon is slain. I need to know if that is so.
You mean there's more to it than just, say, chopping off its head?
So it is true.
Damn. Okay.
I had simply assumed. Tell me, have you ever wondered why the Grey Wardens are needed to defeat the Darkspawn?
Here we go. All right, let's brainstorm. What we know is we have to drink from the sippy cup. Taint. We drink that taint. We've got Darkspawn blood in us. We have nightmares. We're connected to the Darkspawn in that way. So in this way, Grey Wardens must have some sort of special Darkspawn ability. It seems that the reason why there is so much... This is going to be some sort of weird Harry Potter Horcrux situation, I reckon, where the reason why Riordan's talking about having as many Grey Wardens as possible is the more Grey Wardens you have, it must strengthen the connection to the Archdemon itself, and therefore I feel as if the Grey Wardens have to sacrifice themselves in the battle, and that sort of Darkspawn taint within them weakens the Archdemon and allows it to be slain. That seems like maybe a logical conclusion to draw. And that's why Riordan's like, we need as many as possible, because the more you have, the more that maybe fall in battle against the Archdemon, it might weaken it, or maybe the more that surround it or are in combat with it weakens it, but it might be some sort of Horcrux situation. I don't know. And it's just a shame that we've obviously lost Duncan. You can't have Loghain as a Grey Warden because you lose Alistair, so we are dwindling on our numbers. But I reckon that'll be the thing that I throw out. We'll see if he says that, but it's obviously got something to do with the connective tissue that we share. But I'm wondering how that key component is going to, come to fruition in this fight. Do we have to sacrifice ourselves, like Zevran was saying, the hero must die? Do we hold hands in a Grey Warden friendship circle? My friends are my power. All right, let's find out. I assume it has something to do with the taint in us.
That is exactly what it involves. The Archdemon may be slain, as any other Darkspawn, but should any other than a Grey Warden do the slaying, it will not be enough. The essence of the beast will pass through the taint to the nearest Darkspawn and will be reborn anew in that body. The dragon is thus all but immortal. But if the Archdemon is slain by a Grey Warden, its essence travels into the Grey Warden instead.
Not exactly what we were talking about, but close. Horcruxes is pieces of the soul that it gets transposed into. Okay, so when a Grey Warden... This is why you need as many Grey Wardens as possible to increase your chances of victory, because you need a Grey Warden to absorb, to pass on the soul of the Archdemon. Okay, so whoever does the killing blow will then become a vessel for the Archdemon, and then that Grey Warden then commits seppuku and kills themselves, potentially. So the Archdemon is done. It's a good thing Riordan's here. Hopefully he can be the one to kill it, and we'll let him take the glory kill, and then my character and Alistair can survive. Damn. Okay, so the essence travels into the Grey Warden. And what happens to the Grey Warden?
The Darkspawn is an empty, soulless vessel, but a Grey Warden is not. The essence of the Archdemon is destroyed.
Okay.
And so is the Grey Warden.
Meaning the Grey Warden who kills the Archdemon dies?
Yes. Without the Archdemon, the blight ends. It is the only way.
So yeah, it is the sacrifice play, but in a different way. Okay. Why is this such a secret? Why doesn't everyone know this? Because people... that's the Grey Warden way, baby. Hey, drink this cup. Why? Hey, why didn't you tell me this about Grey Warden stuff? You'd never become a Grey Warden otherwise. God damn it. Riordan, you're up, baby. That's why you exist in this game, right? You're a Grey Warden we have no attachment to, and therefore we're happy to throw you at it. I'll get it weak. You finish him off. Or maybe a random Orlais Grey Warden rocks up. Is there no other way? Must a Grey Warden die? Let us question the ways it has always been done, time and time again.
As far as we know, the transfer of the Archdemon's essence is automatic. If one of us is not present when the killing blow is made, it is all for nothing. There is no other way. For what it's worth, I'm sorry.
There's no other way that we know. How do we interrupt that upload process? The Archdemon cloud save. We need to disable the server. Why is this such a secret? Why doesn't everyone know this?
We keep it secret for the same reason the joining is kept secret. Who would become a Grey Warden if they knew the end that might await them? And yet there must be Grey Wardens. Without us, there is no hope.
It's such an interesting concept. Because you have to think about the origins, the Dragon Age origins of the Grey Wardens. Some fucker one day went, what if we drank Darkspawn blood? And then one day he woke up and went, I feel awful and I had the worst dream, but I feel compelled to slay the Archdemon. And then he was like, damn, this must be how it's done. Quickly pass on my knowledge before I die. But yeah, that's funny. This is like the thing. Some time ago, long ago, someone fucked around and went, I wonder what Darkspawn blood tastes like. And now look at where we are. So it's up to the three of us to kill this thing.
In Blight's past, when the time came, the eldest of the Grey Wardens would decide which amongst them would take that final blow. If possible, the final blow should be mine to make. I am the eldest, and the taint will not spare me much longer. But if I fail, the deed falls on you. The Blight must be stopped now, or it will destroy all of Ferelden before the rest of the Grey Wardens can assemble. Remember that. But enough. There will be much to do tomorrow, and little enough time to rest before it. I will let you return to your rooms.
I will see you once the army is ready to march, then. I guess this ends soon. One way or another.
That it does, my friend. That it does.
Commendable, Riordan. I now understand why your character exists in such a surprise, out-of-left-field way, that he just pops in. He's like, hey, I'm a Grey Warden. At the end of the game. I'm here. Suddenly. And you have no emotional attachment to me, which means you have no problem with me sacrificing myself. Okay. Archdemon. Okay. I think we've read stuff about this already. I'm missing a creature, which means this either pops up in the final fight somewhere, or I've somehow missed a codex significant creature, which seems pretty wild. Now, we've read a bunch of these, but let's read this bottom section. When the first blight began, many brave men and women threw themselves at Dumat, the first archdemon, trying to strike him down. But no matter the numbers, no matter their strength, he would always return. This was proof, some said, of his divine power. But the Grey Wardens soon learned otherwise. Their tainted blood bound them to the archdemon, and they could hear it, feel it. As it died and was born anew, its spirit drawn to possess the nearest tainted creature. The Darkspawn were mindless, soulless, empty shells of flesh that could be bent and remade in the dragon's image. But a man's soul was not so malleable. When a warden's hand struck a fatal blow against Dumat, the old god's spirit was drawn not into a Darkspawn, but to the man who had slain him. In that moment, the souls of both the warden and the archdemon were utterly destroyed, and the dragon rose no more. The blight was over. And that, my friends, is how they decided, wow, that's how it's done.
You should get some sleep before morning. There will be much to do when the army marches.
Let's do it. Let's have...
Only I.
My wife, when we're at the party camp, I'm like, a kiss in my tent before the final battle, please. And she's like, no! It's because she's a sweetheart. She was saving it for later. Finally decided to betray me, have you? That's funny. All right. It makes sense now. We're good. We're good. Now we will have a cuddle. Do not be alarmed. It is only I. Okay, I'm not alarmed. Glad to see you. Morrigan, is everything all right?
I am well. 'Tis you who are in danger. I have a plan, you see. A way out. The loop in your hole. I know what happens when the archdemon dies. I know a Grey Warden must be sacrificed, and that sacrifice could be you. I have come to tell you that this does not need to be.
Morrigan got forbidden knowledge. How do you know about this?
I know a great many things. How I know is not quite as important as what I am offering you, however. I offer a way out. A way out for all the Grey Wardens, that there need be no sacrifice. A ritual, performed on the eve of battle, in the dark of night.
Is it a sexy ritual? Some sort of weird ritual? What's going on in the dark of night? Okay, on the eve of battle in the dark of night. What is going on here? So we could avoid... I don't know. This doesn't feel right, because this is like... it just don't feel right. I don't know. Because, like, it's never been done before. Is this information that Flemeth's grimoire had that you've learned? Why all the secrecy? I don't trust this. Just what sort of ritual is this?
It is old magic, from a time before the Circle of Magi was created. Some would call it blood magic, but I think that means little to one like you.
Every time blood magic has come up, I've never endorsed it. From where did you get this ritual, Morrigan? Is it from Flemeth's grimoire?
From Flemeth, of course. I have known about it for some time.
Oh, okay. Maybe from Flemeth directly then, not from the grimoire? So you knew about the sacrifice before Riordan told me?
I did. Would you have believed me if I had been the one to tell you? I have my doubts.
So what do we do? Do all the Grey Wardens become blood brothers? We hold hands with the Darkspawn taint and we chant a magical thing in the eve of night and we say, I don't want to die. Okay, tell me more.
What I propose is this. Lay with me, here tonight, and from our joining, a child will be conceived. The child will bear the taint, and when the archdemon is slain, its essence will seek the child like a beacon. At this early stage, the child can absorb that essence and not perish. The archdemon is still destroyed with no Grey Warden dying in the process.
Huh. Okay. It is a sexy ritual. Just between you and me. Okay. Sex? No, not dying? Seeing some positives here. Maybe Darkspawn child. I don't know. Okay. I don't know if she wants. Well, I mean, I like what I'm hearing so far. So the child becomes a Darkspawn, I guess, is my question.
Not at all. It will become something different. A child born with the soul of an old god. After this is done, you allow me to walk away, and you do not follow. Ever. The child will be mine to raise as I wish.
Morrigan wants custody of the child. Okay. Is this why you've been so friendly to me? No, I don't think that's fair. I think Morrigan has been genuine. Oh, but then it does call it all into question. But it's really hard because there's that part of me from how Morrigan responds to things that if I go, is this why you've been so friendly to me? Is me saying you're disingenuine and you don't actually love me at all. There is a part of that is a fair assumption, especially because she's withheld information for so long that it's like, oh, well, maybe she has been doing this because she wants to have old god baby all this time. But I don't know. It feels... Am I being manipulated in real time? Is everyone just watching me being gaslit this whole playthrough? I've been manipulated. This game is so realistic. It's just like real life. Damn. I get to have sex and I don't have to actually raise the child. How do you even know this will work?
This is what my mother intended when she sent me with you. She was the one who first gave me this ritual and told me of what I was meant to do. This does not surprise you, does it? Did you not wonder why Flemeth saved your life? Why she aided you? This is why. What is important is that I am offering this to you now. It will work, and it will save your life.
I think the reason why very conflicting, but the reason why I still think there is some genuine stuff there is this whole time when you do pursue the Morrigan romance and like the love stuff is it seems that she does genuinely feel that way, and the reason why she's so reserved, conflicted, and even like lashes out in a very defensive way when you propose certain things at her is because she doesn't want to be attached, because she was never intending to get attached. She was initially intending to just be like, I'm gonna use this sexy handsome dwarf man, get a baby, and then blah, blah, blah. But like, she's genuinely had feelings for us over the course of our interactions. And that's why she was like, you don't want this. Tell me you don't want this. Let's break up so we can not feel this way. And, you know, no one will regret anything and you'll thank me in the end. You know, that kind of feels like that. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, an unexpected and unintended relationship and love to blossom out of an intended manipulation of I'm gonna have your child at some point, right? Is this why you've been so friendly to me?
Caring for you, as I've come to? That was not part of the plan. But I cannot let what I feel interfere with what I must do. This is important to me. The fact that it may save your life makes me all the more determined to see it done. Please, do not cloud the issue. If you feel anything for me, then accept that it will make what we must do that much easier.
This is a cloudy issue, Morrigan. You can't sugarcoat that. I like this, though, in terms of there being a way to spare us in case Riordan doesn't get the final blow, so we can survive. There's also this would be an interest. What happens with our baby? Can it have magical properties? What if it's a dwarf? What if it's the first dwarf mage in history? That'd make me so happy. We could create the first dwarven mage with a capability to traverse the Fade and dream with the soul of an old god. Such a magical connection, a magical birth. Yeah, I kind of like it that there is like some genuine, see, like she said, there is actually a genuine care there. So it's not completely soulless. It's just, you know, she just wants a baby. I'm being surrogate dwarf. But will I ever see you again? No, she's gone. She's out of here. Wait, I want to know more about this child.
As you wish.
The child won't be hurt, will it?
Ignoring that after but one night it could barely be called a child, no, it will not be hurt. It will be changed.
Will the child be evil? What will it become?
Allow me to say that what I seek is the essence of the old god that once was, and not the dark forces that corrupted it. Some things are worth preserving in this world. Make of that what you will.
Morrigan, you cheeky devil. You want to preserve me. You want a little mini-me. It's fine. You can be honest. What do you intend to do with this child?
I do not wish to tell you.
The way that line is delivered is so good. I do not wish to tell you. I insist. I need to know what you plan.
The child will represent freedom. For an ancient power, a chance to be reborn apart from the taint. Is that not reason enough to do it? I will raise the child apart from the rest of society and teach it to respect that from which it came. Beyond that, you need know nothing else.
Morrigan, you're going to homeschool the child? No! This is my baby you're talking about. This is such a funny conversation. This is going to be my child. It's going to be our child. Will I ever see it?
No, you never will. This is all I ask in return for freeing you from the burden the Grey Wardens have placed upon you.
I really like this, though, because it's so compelling, because I don't think I've ever come across something like this before in a story, at least one that I've experienced. So this is, I kind of like the whole old god in a new child baby thingy. Like, it's, I don't know, it's just really interesting. And then it makes me just like the gears start turning about what that could mean for like the future, you know. There's an old god running around in a little baby. Soon to be a dwarf mage, maybe, of some kind. I don't know. Like, that's kind of really awesome. Let's make a baby. I see enough about the child.
Then you have decided?
This has been the longest pre-sex discussion I've ever had in my life. The consequences here. This is a weighty choice. I've never had to have a baby making conversation in my life before, thank God. All right, yeah, fucking baby time.
A wise decision.
Baby time.
Oh, my love. Put the thoughts of the ritual aside and let us make this last night together one to remember.
Oh yeah, baby, it's gonna be a night to remember, that's for sure. We making baby. Oh my God. She's got camel toe, what the fuck? I can't take it seriously because look at my character, he's so beefy. He's so beefy. Beefy boy. Leliana's singing in the other room. Leliana is singing the bard's song of sexual performance. So my dwarf can maintain an erection. Oh, they gave us a romantic fade to black this time. Okay. Nice. So our party camp sex where everyone could watch was much more. But this one was a little more intimate and just fade to black. You don't need to see the act of lovemaking.
We have gathered all the forces we can.
Love that shot too. Like I said, talking about like humanity. They have family. They're marching off to war. They're terrified. Look how many normal people are in here. So many people that might not have even like wielded a bow before. It's fantastic to see that.
The Darkspawn horde is sure to reach the capital before us. And so we must race to Denerim as quickly as we can.
Look at this.
Many thousands hang in the balance. We must not forsake them.
Look at all of the mages. They got way more mages than I thought they would.
Grey Warden. Let us pray that it will be enough.
Oh, we're literally marching into Mordor right now. Look at this. We're heading to the Black Gate. I'm going to be a dad. Everybody, I give my speech.
Before us stands
the might of the Darkspawn horde.
That's not important. I'm gonna be a father, everyone.
Fear them not.
I'm here to announce I'm gonna be a dad.
Raised to the ranks of the Grey Wardens. This is not his home, and yet still he fights with honor and passion. He has survived despite the odds, and without him, none of us would be here. Today, we Denerim. Today, we avenge the death of my husband, your King Caelan. But today, we show the Grey Wardens that we remember and honor their sacrifice. For Ferelden! For the Grey Wardens!
What a speech! Where was my speech? Why was I not allowed to speak? I had an announcement to make. I'm pregnant. Her speech was great. The music is so sick. Oh, fuck me, dude. Oh, oh, they bathed in the blood of humanity. God, this is so good. I'm gonna need a live action Dragon Age akin to the Lord of the Rings Peter Jackson trilogy, please. Oh my god. Oh, the backbreaker supreme. Ooh. God, I love Dragon Age, baby. This some shit. This is real primo quality. Ain't nothing like sex and war. Back to back. Ain't nothing like sexy dark magic, blood magic, ritual baby making, and a bloodbath to follow the next day. Oh, is that my character? Yes, it is. Where's all my friends at? Look at this place. God damn. Denerim in ruins. Everyone just... Sup, team? Hello. Characters. Who updated? Morrigan. Ahem. On the eve of battle with the Archdemon, she made an offer to the Wardens. To the Wardens, plural. Sire a child with her, and she could use it to capture the Archdemon's soul at the moment of death, saving the Warden who struck the killing blow. I'm sorry. The way that this is written is totally incorrect to the history books. On the eve of battle, Morrigan proposed a gangbang with the 3 Wardens. All of you fuck me at once. One of you will have a child with me. One of you will be saved. Russian roulette with a child. Good luck. It's worded so bad with the S. Ah. Fucking hell. Oh. I was really curious. I'm like, why is everyone just stood here idling? Do I get to choose my party or what? No, it's everyone. Let's go! Everyone's just going with their own tactics. Ah, this is so good! Oh my god! Well, I'm glad that... let me just say that I don't think I can check it. No, I can't. Let me just say that I am glad that for the most part, everyone does have good equipment on, and I didn't just steal stuff to put on my main party. Otherwise, we could potentially have naked Ogren or Sten running around right now. I'm glad that I gave them armor. There is a high chance that we could be running into this battle at an earlier point in the playthrough where I just had naked characters while I was shifting armor around. So that's good. Nobody's having their nightmare where they rock up to school naked when it's most important. I'll save you, soldier. Look at my whole squad. Do I have an objective in mind, or are we just going for whoever we can find?
Such fun!
Such fun! This is so exceptional. Like, this is so exceptional. Zevran saying, I love this game. He gets it. He gets it. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, man. Like... I'm a big sci-fi fan and a massive Star Wars fan for my whole life, right? Those things are very important to me. I love fantasy too, but I'm such a sci-fi enjoyer. Love Star Wars. That being said, as much as I love Knights of the Old Republic and Mass Effect, Dragon Age got to be my favorite so far. Like, so far. This shit is magical. I've had so much enjoyment from a character, story, musical perspective, like every single element of Dragon Age. The world building, the lore, the codex is just exceptional. It's so much fun. It's so much fun. And then we just get thrown onto a battlefield with just everyone at the end. With all of their abilities. Alistair just yelling. So glad I get to have him with me. Darkspawn. There's no point looting bodies while we're at war. That's right. This is amazing, dude. Oh. Follow this guy. Follow our man.
You've managed to fight your way to the gates. We're doing better than I hoped.
That will change quickly.
Bloody nug runners are outnumbered 3-1.
What are we to do now, Riordan? You have a plan, I assume?
The army will not last long, so we need to move quickly to reach the Archdemon. I suggest taking Alistair and no more than 2 others with you into the city. Anyone you don't bring with you can remain here to prevent more Darkspawn from entering Denerim on our tails.
That's funny. Fight with everyone for a little bit and then choose your party, but you must take Alistair. Which is good, because we were going to do that anyway. Dumbest question my character could ever ask. I've slain high dragons, boy. You're not coming with me. That's important. You're a Grey Warden. Why are you not coming with me?
I need to go in separately. If we're together, the Archdemon will sense us before we're ready.
Okay.
We're going to need to reach a high point in the city. I'm thinking the top of Fort Draken might work.
The top of... You want to draw the dragon's attention?
Obviously.
We have little choice. Though I warn you that as soon as we engage the beast, it will call all its generals to help it. I can sense 2 generals in Denerim. You may wish to seek them out before going to Fort Draken.
I'm sure that if we did slay those generals, it would stop the Darkspawn in the city from doing a lot of harm.
It may also waste resources trying to find them. The decision is up to you.
Interesting. Okay, do you know where these generals are?
Neither of them are near Fort Draken currently, but there are too many Darkspawn here to tell you more. There are already several units of our allies within the city by now. They may be able to come to your assistance if you call them, but their strength will be limited. Now, who do you wish to take with you into the city?
Bonk.
Yes.
Oh, he's not even locked into my party.
Yes, indeed.
Fair enough.
Yeah, fair enough.
We need to remain here and assist in keeping more Darkspawn from coming in the gates behind us. Who will lead them?
Oh. Anyone else remain here, keeping more Darkspawn from coming in the gates? Ogren has led men into battle before. Oh no. Oh no! I'm getting Mass Effect 2 flashbacks. Oh! I'm getting Mass Effect 2 flashbacks. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Suicide mission. Ogren has led men into battle before.
Fine. Let's just move into the blasted main event already.
Good. That should be sufficient. Nothing you have done has prepared you for what you face now. May the Maker watch over you.
Oh, okay. I'm not making multiple decisions? Okay.
All that we've been through has led up to this. Whatever happens now, to either of us, know that I am proud, infinitely proud, to have called you friend. Onward then, and may the Maker smile fortune upon us.
Nice.
Oh, this is it.
Oh, I didn't even get to speak to Win. Win just pops in. Bye. You gonna get all emotional on me?
Well, not anymore, I'm not. You took in a drunken disgrace of an Orzammar warrior. You gave me a reason to fight, and the will to keep going. You helped me find the one woman in the sodding world who might put up with me. And you helped me get past Bronca so I could have someone new. I owe you a lot, Warden. I consider it a fine honor to die for you and your cause.
And then we do this together with our hands. And we said, Dwarven blood brothers for life, Ogren. The honor is mine, my friend.
Then it's sodding honor for everyone. That's war for you. Let the stone turn red from the blood of heroes. Today, I will be the warrior you taught me to be.
So the Archdemon is next, is it? Part of me is glad that it has decided to leave me here at the gate, but the other part is apprehensive. It's not that I'm worried about it perishing necessarily. Let's face it, I will be alive long after it has turned to dust anyhow. Still, things have been so much more interesting since it activated me. Shame to end that, really.
Be really interesting to see the opening cutscene of all the armies marching in if we went the other route, like having it be werewolves, golems, and Templars. Anything would be more interesting than being a statue.
That is an excellent way to look at it. Well then, I suppose this is it.
Well then.
Have fun storming the castle.
No, I can't believe I can't even give handshakes or hugs to my companions. My dog! Oh, I'm sorry, bud. You're with me in battle. I'm sorry. You've been here the whole game. You'll continue to be with me.
Are you ready? We have reached the battlefield at last.
Thank you for your help, Sten.
I have done nothing.
True.
You have come this far. Not doubt that.
Nah, you're a good egg.
This is the end? We've come so far. It's strange knowing that all our fates will be decided in a matter of hours. I wish I could go with you.
Well, I guess I'm able to fulfill Liliana's request, the promise we made to each other after all. Because Morrigan like 2-night standed me. Because we had sex twice. So not technically a one-night stand. But she's used me for my beautiful, delectable schmeat to get a baby. And she's off, and I'll never see that baby ever again. But Liliana's going to travel the world with me. So new girlfriend just dropped. Let's go. Liliana and I will become best friends who travel the world together. And I will never see my child. It's for the best.
I respect your decision to keep me here, even though I would have gladly stood by your side even to the death.
Damn.
You have been a true friend, and I will be extremely cross with you if you don't return. Be careful out there. I will see you soon.
Love, Liliana.
So here we part ways. You do not wish me to stand by you in the end?
Come on, guys. We're all standing together, just in different parts of the battlefield. You know? Okay. Against a dragon. Are you sure you'd want to?
You know, you may be right. In truth, for a true friend such as yourself, I would gladly storm the Dark City itself. Do not doubt it. Let me wish you well, and may we shake hands again in victory when all of this is done.
Before we head after the Archdemon, I want to say something. Either we both die trying to kill it, or one of us dies making the final blow. Either way, both of us aren't walking out of here. So I just want you to know that it's been an honor fighting by your side.
Kiss me already, Alistair. I feel the same. You've been a good friend.
Let's find this Archdemon then, and kick its ass.
So we head into the city together. As it should be. Once this is done, no matter how it turns out, I will be gone. You are aware of this, yes?
No morning sickness then? What if it didn't work? What if there's no BB? I will find you, Morgan. I swear it. That sounds like a threat. That's literally just like, hey, anytime that you're out there feeling safe, just know I'm out there. Like, that's like literally the worst. Oh, man. Yeah. Then let me thank you now for what you've done.
There is far more I might have done for you had this been another time and we been different people. Allow me to say only one thing before we go. I was foolish. This could have been so much easier, yet I cannot regret what was between us. I will always remember you, my love. Now, let us see this finally done. The archdemon awaits.
Whoa, the music! To war!
Kill those godless bastards! We're counting on you, Warden!
Oh.
Watch over you!
Oh, I'm actually crying. It struck an emotional chord. Ah! Oh, dude, there's something about like that music that just rides in everyone being like, ah! It's struck an emotional chord. All right. Hey, guys, I wonder what 2 locations the generals are located at. Certainly not the only 2 options that we have. Oh, man. That music kicking in right at the end. Fucking love this game. So good. I like that we said goodbye to everybody, but we're like, sup, hello, and dog. I need a moment. I'm gonna just think about this because I need a moment before I charge it to war. God, this is just so cool. It's great, dude. Yeah, I'm almost at a loss for words, but I'm not allowed to because I am a YouTube commentator. So I have to constantly express my feelings. I love this game so much, and these character interactions that we've built up over the course of the game have been spectacular. And I take back those small moments earlier on in the playthrough where I was talking about how hard it was to form attachments to the new blood in the group when you'd already formed connections to the older ones, because you're like, oh, this gets like really weird, like to bring new people in. And I only felt that for a little moment with Zev, and I think the only reason why was because it was just such an awkward moment. It was an awkward character joining your party moment for me that I just didn't mesh with at the time. But then everyone else was fine. Like, I loved Shale coming in. I loved Ogren coming in. Like, all of that was just like, oh, this is great. I love all these people. I love that I'm doing this commentary while in my ears I can hear the ambience of the villagers being massacred. I genuinely love and appreciate Zev as well, now that we've gone through so much more of the game and the journey together. I think this has just been an exceptional cast of people to have all together bouncing off each other. It's been a tremendous fellowship. I really, really like it. And the emotional payoffs, just every single payoff that's been set up to get to this point is exceptional. I'm actually just going to take a quick little break for myself, and then we'll pick up where we left off and we'll continue. Okay, let us proceed into battle. I'm sorry, what? Oh, I'm missing a circle. Army Picker. This allows you to select armies to be deployed in specific areas. Each army is represented by an icon and a number that shows how many combatants comprise the army. Each army can be deployed only once, and only a single army can be active in one area. Once an army has been defeated, you will be able to deploy another army. Dude, okay. We army simulator all of a sudden. Okay, there's only 12 mages. They're capable of unleashing deadly spells at any range, very weak in melee combat. Tailor Shells, powerful ranged combatants, but will not stand as long as other units in melee combat. Dwarves of Mortimer are battle-hardened infantry troops, strong defensive unit, no ranged weapons. Redcliffe are hardy. They are hardy infantry troops loyal to Al Eamon. They are useful against armored targets, but have no ranged weapons. Okay, I'm not sure what this one means. Really interesting sort of mechanic to throw in here. So we can summon an army. There was definitely more than 12 mages in that cutscene. But sure. What happens if we just do not deploy an army? You know what I mean? Because look at me go. Look at me taking down this ogre. Wait a minute. Oh, Alistair's taking down that ogre. I thought I was taking down that ogre. We both took it down! What the hell? Because I was like, wait a minute, my camera is on my character. I was selected, but I'm looking at Alistair. We both death-blowed. I shrunk myself down to dwarven size, entered Alistair's butthole to become one with him. Then we death-blowed him together, and now he's getting his ass beat. What? There's so many ogres. What the fuck? I refuse to deploy my armies. Who needs an army when you've got Mapo and Alistair capable of double death blows for some reason? Oh my god. I am laughing. I am laughing. There we go, Alistair. Death blow him on your own this time. I don't want to enter your ass anymore. I do not wish for this. Guys, look. And no army was what if I need all of my army units? For something else? What if I need them for something else? Like, for example, the Archdemon. And I need all of my units left. Yeah, very strange that there's 50 of everything except for the mages. I wonder how that number can be influenced, potentially. I'm not going to bother looting rubble and stuff because we're in the final battle. Alright, well, fucking, let's see. We've got a bunch of ogres. They're not necessarily armored targets, lack ranged weapons. I mean, I can deal with this. Oh, the general's right here. Let's see what happens, okay? So let's click the dwarf button.
It's begun.
What happens?
Order shall be given.
I'm not seeing any dwarves. Ah, I'm seeing one dwarf. Oh, two dwarf. Oh, three dwarf. Four. They're propping up out of the ground. Can I unsummon them? No. Oh god. Oh, there's more. They keep coming. Oh, there's so many of them. I guess there would have to be, logically, 50 of them. Can I have 50 of them on screen at once? Look at my dwarven boys go. No! Oh, I'm death blowing. We've lost a dwarf. I actually really like this as a mechanic because, like, you feel the losses this way instead of it all happening off screen. You're like, I've brought these boys in. And they're all Legion. There's a Legion of the Dead boy in here. Oh, Legion of the Dead Avengers in here, man. God damn.
It has begun.
Axe of the Vashoth. This impressive weapon was made by the Tal Vashoth, Kunari, who have quit their homeland to become mercenaries and bandits in other lands. How it ended up in the hands of the Darkspawn is difficult to say. How do you feel about that, Sten? Corruption Helmet. This helm, wrested from a commander of the Darkspawn forces, carries powerful enchantments. It is uncomfortable to wear, though, as a constant whispering seems to surround the bearer as if the helm carries echoes of the Archdemon's commands. Wild. And a Grandmaster Flame rule. Well, I lied about looting everything. I'll loot, like, named and strong enemies for stuff like that. Isn't it crazy to look at this area and be like, damn, this is the market district? Like, you almost don't even recognize it because the whole centerpiece here is all collapsed, but this is the Chantry. It's crazy to actually think about that.
I shall do it.
See, this is why we don't loot. It's just elf fruit. We can't go into the Chantry. But yeah, this is wild. Being able to actually walk through here and, like, it's what used to be the market district. I guess we're just going through and leaving now because we've,
As you say.
Yeah, see, no point in looting. I guess we'll leave. Dwarven infantry, you remain here in the market district. God, it's a beautiful sunny day out. You'll be fine. It's cool to deploy them then. I like seeing how that works. We can head to the palace district, which I assume is going to be our way to Fort Draken. So we'll now go to the alienage. Move to the next location. We could deploy the elves in the alienage. Oh, not yet. But we'll see. Hello? Shiani's here. Yes.
It's you. The Maker sure gave you the gift of good timing, didn't he? There's a large group of Darkspawn approaching and the gates won't hold. We need your help.
Just get out of my way. I'll handle this. Get yourselves to safety.
All right. I only hope there is time to...
They're breaking through!
Run, all of you! Run for your lives!
Run for your lives! Defend the alienage. Alright, dog, I command you to piss. I've got to level up. Why is there no music? This is the most awkward level up I've ever done in my life. Alright, let's just get Whirlwind and we'll max out that tree then. Bonk. To war! Now I can choose. And now I can choose the dwarves again. Okay. They will not stand as long as other units in melee combat, but they are powerful ranged combatants. Let's bring them in. Bring in the elves! And we'll fight up close. Oh, this is great to see. Attack them from a distance! Fuck them up! From a distance! Dun-dun-dun-dun. The greatest part about this is I don't think any of the Darkspawn have the capability to do that sort of scattering shot, do they? I don't think so. Alright, dog. Go overwhelm that general. Go overwhelm that general.
Down you go!
What happened to my dog? There we go. Oh, my dog is struggling to do its move. Come on. There we go. God damn. I don't know why that took so long. That's a general down, baby. A malign staff. Any mage can sense the undeniable power of this staff, but also corruption that infuses it, as if infected by the essence of the blight itself. The surface is slick, as if coated with a foul oil that will never quite come clean, making it all the more unnerving to wield. That's cool. Spiral band, spirit damage. The metal of this ring twists on itself. It appears uncomfortable, as though it couldn't possibly fit correctly, but it quickly confronts to the user's finger.
Very well. I shall do.
God, this whole thing is a mess, isn't it? Oh, just out of range, eh?
Here.
Just don't let them get through to the elves.
I shall do it.
God, look at those elves go, baby. Nice job. Didn't even lose a single one. So that's Oh, hang on. We might want to return there. You've stopped the Darkspawn trying to invade, and the elves will be safe. Go talk to Shiani. I'm glad that I looked at my journal because I almost just left. That's two generals down that won't be summoned for the fight. Hello.
You saved many lives here today. Thank you. Please, take this. I pray it helps you in your coming battles. We have to go. May the Maker watch over you.
Nice. The Dawn Ring. Carved from a single perfect topaz, this ring is the color of honey and is warm as if it has been left in the sun. When equipped in a set with the ring named Dusk, the character gains a bonus to armor. Oh, nice. Cool. Alright. You've killed the generals. Let's go to... I guess we're going to the Royal Palace next, and then we'll be able to go to Fort Dragon. I love how with the dwarves there was a variance in how they all like looked, and you had some Legion of the Dead ones, and the elves are just like, we are all elven archers. That's for sure.
It shall be done.
Okay. Oh. Oh. Dragon's not happy. Dragon just doing a little warning shot. Morgan standing in the flames. Alright, well, we're not going back that way. I thought we were cut off from going that way, but apparently not. Okay, to the Palace District. Oh, okay. Battle halfway. Oh, this is cool. Okay, and my dog. Defending the gates. Reinforcements from the Darkspawn Horde are coming. If your defender's not properly equipped or leveled up, get them ready quickly before the attackers launch their assault. Oh, dude. It actually switches to the group as well. Ah. And now I see where this could be trouble. It's not going to be trouble. I have more than enough health potions to get me through any scenario, but that's funny. All right. This is an interesting combo. 2 warriors, 2 rogues, because I took the 2 mages with me. All right, let's level up. Let's make you nice and strong. Yeah, that's funny. Okay, what am I going to give you? You can have 3 talents. Let's give you the 2-handed sweep. Let's give you the disengage so I can get perfect striking. Lovely. Okay. Liliana. Let's get you nice and leveled also. Let's give you Master Combat Tactics. You're going to be at a distance. We still haven't done any summons yet, so we should try and get some summons done in this one. Let's do Master Ranger. So we've learned to summon stronger companion animals. Animals summoned by a Master Ranger are significantly more powerful. And we can summon stuff. I'm excited. We'll try that. Zev. Let's just do that. Let's give you... You're also a ranger. Just because. It's feign death. Let's give you dual striking, shall we? Okay. Something else that I forgot to give you. Oh, you've got another one. Let's also give you riposte. And Ogren. Magic. Why did I click on magic? Let's put one in Dex. Why not? And Aura of Pain. Let's give you the Reaver abilities. Rating in an Order of Pain, physical pain. The Reaver takes constant spirit damage as do all enemies nearby. And Blood Frenzy. Driven by pain. The Reaver gains larger bonuses to damage whenever health decreases, because this mode also incurs a penalty to health regen. The Reaver flirts with death the longer the frenzy persists. Okay. Love it. Alright, that's a level up and a half. Defending the gates. Reinforcements from the Darkspawn Horde are coming. If your defenders are not properly equipped or leveled up, get them ready quickly before the attackers launch their assault. Okay. And also Shale is here. And also Shale is here. I love that. That's so funny. Too many characters.
Beware! A large group of Darkspawn have broken away from the battle. They're charging this way. They'll be here any minute.
Oh, I can still use people. Okay, so we've got a lot of Redcliffe soldiers, archers. Let's get the mages in. I want to see the mages. I only got 12 of those. I can see why we've got 12 instead of 50 because mages be strong. And I'm gonna need some mages because I don't have any. Are they going straight for the mages? They're being clever. Oh no, they're not. They're going straight for the archers. Oh my god. Jesus.
Here comes trouble!
Match for my blade!
Time to end their pathetic little existence.
Ogren is the slowest attacker I've ever seen. Hold the gates!
Die! No match for my
Okay.
blade!
I love that my dog is here as well. My dog being in two places at once because of the dog whistle, which is hilarious. Do we ever get healed by those mages that we summoned, I wonder? Eliana, what are you doing so close? You get yourself killed. This is what I saved all my health potions for.
Shall be as you say.
Let's bring you guys back a bit. We can let the mages do some of the work. Shale's also here.
You're no match for my blade!
That's it. We lost a mage. Oh, there's still more.
You forced our hand!
Nice. You have secured the city gates by killing the Darkspawn that have amassed there. You should send a messenger to Riordan to inform him of the situation. Oh.
We defeated. You did it.
Will we switch over to... Will we end up switching over to Riordan? This is so cool.
Hurrah!
Hurrah! Wild.
Shall I send word that the gates are secured?
Obviously, yes. Ah, yes, this is exactly what Ogren would say. For the moment, yes.
Right away.
Ah, that's cool. Yes, the Denerim loading screens of doom. Oh, there he is. Just gonna draw them to the tower. It's like, hello there. Oh my god. Oh, let's go. This man's gonna die. Dude, that's a good blow right there. Straight for the vertebrae. Take out the spine. Paralyze this boy. Oh god, yep. Oh shit. Oh my god, he'd be holding on for absolute dear life. Oh no! And he falls. Dude, that is a crippling blow. Riordan, we salute you, man. Oh man, He gave himself up for that. Right in the back of the neck and split the wing. Holy shit. He's splattered all over the floor now. Oh man. Well, dude. Holy crap. It makes sense that he would not be there to do the final blow, because this whole time we've been like, haha, he's going to be the one to give the final blow so we can live. No. So does that mean that if you don't pursue Morrigan romance to have baby, would Leliana? No, because I don't know, would Leliana propose to have a baby? She wouldn't know about it. This seems very Morrigan specific, that she'd be like, I know about this stuff, so let's have a baby. So if you don't pursue Morrigan romance, then and you pursue romance with someone else, then it seems like it falls on either you or Alistair to deal the final blow. But this gives us a nice third option: conceive child to win. Which is pretty wild. Let's bring in the Redcliffe boys, because we haven't brought them in yet. Redcliffe boys, represent. Ouch. Redcliffe fighters.
What did I tell you? Quickly, we must.
We're already losing them.
Now you fall.
Oh yeah. Okay, let's bring in the elves. Oh, we got some dragon throws. We do not have oh god. We do not have our dragon killing weapons on, because that's what Sten has.
As you say.
Another battle, I see.
Oh, we're losing archers. Oh, hello. Constant dragons on approach.
Shall be done.
You must fight. I shall do so.
Damn you!
Oh my dear lord. Oh! We lost Alistair. Guys, I'm doing a revival for the first time in so long. It straight up did not work. Oh, I can cast it again? Okay, Alistair's just permanently dead.
It's begun.
Can't heal, even though I used a heal? I'm gonna die? Holy crap, guys. Why won't my character heal? What have I got on me? Does it prevent me from healing? Oh! Take spirit damage over time. Unable to heal. Well, fuck me. I'm dead. I'm going down, baby! Look at me. Nothing's stopping me, baby. Why won't my character do stuff? I'm trying to get him to do Mark of Death, please. God damn. This is definitely a final stand. Nice. Elves holding strong, baby. We did lose a few this time. Well done, team. Big gates. Okay, gather your party and venture forth. Alright. Let us go. That's pretty crazy. Defender. Okay, everyone is dead. This place is a maze. Oh, wow. Wait, what the fuck? Sandal? Enchantment? Oh no, where's Bowden? Enchantment.
Enchantment?
Oh my god. You good, bro? Any thoughts behind those eyes? You're surrounded by darkspawn corpses. What happened to you? Enchantment.
Enchantment!
Man doesn't know. Yeah. Alright, bud.
Enchantment?
Yeah. Okay. Oh, you have any of Dad's wares for sale? Why, yes, I do. Funny you ask that. I actually got some different stuff in here, I think. Maybe not. Definitely is restocked on the health potions just in case. Well, here's your private documents, lad, and your axe, and your other stuff that I don't need that I just picked up on the floor, which is quite funny, actually. Which reminds me, I have not even equipped Heaven's Wrath to any one of my mages. I was going to give that, I think, to Win, and I forgot. Okay.
I will help however I can.
Okay, so you just... Are you good, son? Alright, second floor. Well, let's see what's over this way. I guess if you hadn't spent a lot of time getting decent materials to craft all your own potions, like that, there's your final boost, almost as if the game is like, hello! There's going to be a big battle with an archdemon outside of that door, so here's all of your potions, and have fun. There you go. Those chests, great. The other chest that's just like, here's your trade manifest. It's like, thanks, game. But that was a great way for the game to say, this is it. To the rooftop. You guys ready to fight an archdemon? Easy. We've killed many a dragon. This is just another dragon. Just another dragon. Oh. Oh, the shredded wing is so cool. We won't forget you, Riordan. Oh, we got a Wilhelm scream. We got a Dragon Age Wilhelm scream. Holy crap. Oh, I love the purple flame making enemies catch on fire with regular flame. That's funny. Hello. Oh, here it is. Oh, I can call in. Oh, no shit. I can call. Okay. It's time. Are you going to be immune to paralyze, I wonder? You are not immune to paralyze. Alright, let's go.
Attack!
A sneeze worthy of an archdemon fight. Oh. Oh, you're already over there. That was quick. Let's try and do... let's do mana drain. I don't know if you've got mana, but let's like do that anyway. And then win. Okay, spell wisp. Oh, we could give haste. Haste is a good one. And let's do cleansing aura. Whoa! Let's have Win get crushed.
Right there.
Let's have cleansing aura. Mass rejuvenation. Morrigan is going to do waking nightmare. We are all stunned.
This fight takes forever.
Now, usually my Dragon Slayer is Sten.
As you say.
So, This is interesting. We've got Morrigan standing right in front.
Very well.
I'm actively trying to not call in the army at the moment. Oh, someone's here. I haven't called in anyone. Oh shit, it's Al Eamon. What are you doing? What are you doing, Al? I've actively called in no read. No way, dude. Is Al Eamon about to just get chewed on? Oh no. Al Eamon! Oh no! Oh, the camera's almost perfect. It's almost perfectly in front of Al's face. What are you doing, Al? Oh, he's still good. He's still alive. Distract him! It's fucking so stupid. Oh. He resisted the paralyze. He's eating Al Eamon again. Disappeared. Al Eamon is almost dead. Surely we can heal the Al. Al Eamon. Can we? How do we keep this guy alive? Casting every fucking healing spell possible on this guy. Al Eamon, you fucker! Why are you in this fight? Trying to do our best to heal this dude.
Shall be done.
Al Eamon? Healing on Al Eamon? Heal this fucker. Keep him alive. Fuck me.
Let's have at it!
Oh, Archdemon's over there now. Okay. Gonna keep healing Al Eamon.
I am ready.
Blight Queller. Just the constant heal this guy. Keep him alive.
We must fight!
I shall do so.
Heal that fucker. Get him back to full health. That man's taken multiple blows to the... That man's taken multiple blows. Oh shit. Wait, what the fuck? Oh, First Enchanter Irving is here. What the fuck? He's getting fucked up too. Oh no, hang on. Everyone. Oh no, he's gonna die before we've even said hello.
I will not die today.
Are you sure about that, buddy? You're going down. Do I have to keep these fuckers alive? Can they not? Are they incapable of healing themselves, dude? Now Al Eamon's gonna be over there. Surely not. Alright, get this cleansing aura on, please. I can heal this fucker. We're getting attacked from a distance. Alright, is Al Eamon just gonna stay over there? Alright, he's got that guy. This is terrifying. Keep these fuckers alive! Everyone! Fucked up the Archdemon! To war! Oh, we're all trapped?
I shall do it.
Alright, fucking hell. Oh, I don't think I can... Oh, we can't get over there. Oh. Oh, Al Eamon's back. Alright, everybody stay here. Stay in the goddamn healing cleansing aura. Alright, here we are. We're all alive. We're all staying here and we're all staying alive. Ooh, goddamn. I don't know if this works on you, but it's out of range, so it's not working. Okay, they're still alive. That's good. That's good. Everyone's still alive. God fucking damn it. At least you guys can attack him. All right. How do we get this guy to come back into the fight? Guess we're just gonna go fuck up these darkspawn.
On it.
Archdemon Corruption Blast. God damn. Although this whole time I'm like, don't bring in the army, but I've got to call them in now. I'm calling in the dwarves. I'm calling in the dwarves. We need to protect our Lehman and Irving. We need reinforcements. Gotta utilize this army, baby. Oh, I just realized that we can, hang on. Oh no. Oh, yes. Haha. Fuck him up. Yes.
Very well.
We're doing damage. We're ballistering this fucker. Oh my god. Win. Can you go and, Oh. Irving's good. Where's our Lehman? Is he over there somewhere? Oh, Lehman, are you alive? I don't even know anymore.
Let's finish this.
Lehman's there. I see him. Lehman's still there. Cardo's here. Alright, Irving's chilling. I need to get Win here and just to cleansing aura. You stay. I'll be on the baluster. Oh shit! Dragon's moving. Oh shit! Dragon's moving. Oh my god. Oh, you've teleported again, you fucker. Over there now. Okay. You know how hard this is to keep everyone alive? Alright, they're all alive. Irving just keeps getting tornadoed. Oh, I think we can... Okay, we can fuck him up. This is so good. I just love how, like, how much you need everyone with you for something like this. Like, this is exceptional.
One who is already dead! Defeated yet?
Oh, Lehman just died. Oh, Lehman's on the floor. He's dead. He died.
Here!
Oh, Lehman just died. This is ridiculous. I do have to keep them alive. Win, can you revive? Oh, all the mages are sleeping. Can you get this fucker back up? Will this work? No! Oh my god. Bullshit. Fucking Lehman, no! Lehman went down! We tried to revive him. He would not get back up. Kill this thing before anyone else dies! Yes! Woo! Death blow! Let's go! It's a good thing I had sex last night. That's right. Pregnant baby. Pregnant baby. Pregnant Morgan for a baby. You ain't gonna be getting me, baby. Oh! Whoa. Holy shit. I have done it. Victory! Holy crap. Don't worry, guys. I had sex last night. I'm immune. I will live. Oh, never mind. I became a nuclear bomb. Oh my god. Yeah. The droid control ship has been destroyed. Woo! I win. But at what cost? Oh, dude. How exciting. That death blow, not only was it a death blow kill, but then we get a death blow cutscene to boot.
And then it was over. With the archdemon dead, the Darkspawn horde quickly crumbled. Most fled back into the deep roads. They would remain a threat in the years to come, but the blight had been ended before it had truly begun. Ferelden had been saved, and the entire kingdom rose up to joyously greet its queen.
Let's go.
The Grey Wardens stood redeemed, and a new age had begun. But at what cost?
we won, but at what cost? A new age, as in a new age, or a new era? Poor choice of words in a game where it's called Dragon Age, and it's reliant on a dating system called Age.
My friends, we are gathered to celebrate those responsible for our victory.
Look at everyone's clothes.
Of those who stood against the Darkspawn siege of Denerim, there is one in particular who deserves commendation. The one who led the charge against the Archdemon and killed it remains with us still. An inspiration to all he saved that day. Ladies and gentlemen, I present the hero of Ferelden. The first Grey Warden to defeat the Blight since Garahel 4 centuries ago.
I am but a humble dwarf. My sister's here. Everyone's wearing fancy clothes.
It is hard to imagine how you could have aided Ferelden more. I think it only appropriate that I return the favor. Is there any boon you might request of Ferelden's queen?
Ooh. I only wish to continue to serve the crown, a title and the riches to go with it. I only ask that my people be aided against the Darkspawn. The sacrifices of the Wardens should not be forgotten again. I have no need of anything further. I don't know. I'll have to think about it. I wish to become king. Wild. I only ask that my people be aided against the Darkspawn.
Very well. My people seem to forget the plight of yours all too easily, do we not? Let it be known that Ferelden hereby offers its full military support to the new King of Orzammar.
Yeah.
And will aid in reclaiming the parts of the deep roads it has lost.
Yeah.
Let it also be known that the Arling of Amaranthine, once the land of Arlhau, is now granted to the Grey Wardens.
Yeah.
There they can rebuild, following the example of those who went before them.
Yeah.
What are your plans? Will you remain with the Grey Wardens?
Dude, this is so sick. Victorious! This guy does not care. He's not even looking. I think you'll need my help. The Darkspawn is still a threat. The Grey Wardens need me. I think I will travel, at least for a time. I think I will return to Orzammar. I intend to find Morrigan. Yeah, she gone. She got my baby. She left. She's like, this man, I got his baby, his beautiful baby boy, and I'm out of here. Well, look. We're not going to find her. She gone. She took my child. That is an interesting one. I intend to find Morrigan. Yeah, I doubt it. I think I will travel, at least for a time. Let's leave it open-ended. The Grey Warden traveled with Leliana.
I don't suppose the Grey Wardens are really in a position to stop you, are they? Then let me say, I hope your travels bring you back this way soon. You will always be welcome here. There is a group of eager Ferelden citizens waiting outside to get a look at their hero. I suggest you make at least a brief appearance before they storm the gate. Just tell the guard at the door when you are ready.
A dark promise. Morrigan. So a dark promise is the is interesting. Creatures still 32 out of 33. I missed one. Okay. After the battle, Morrigan disappeared. Morrigan's critical eye. Oh, that's different. Okay. After the battle, Morrigan disappeared. She definitely disappeared. That's for sure. Took my baby and ran. She did. Nice, dude. All right, I'm sitting on the throne. This is cool, dude.
Allow me to offer you my personal congratulations, Warden. I must admit that while I did not share my father's pessimism regarding the Grey Wardens, I had my doubts that such a small number of you could be victorious. Yet here you are.
It's all thanks to Riordan. We were lucky.
The Maker smiles upon you, or so they are saying. Luck and destiny are two branches of the same tree. Now I see Al Eamon gesturing to me.
Oh, he lives.
I must take my leave of you, I fear.
Bro.
Enjoy the rest of the celebration, Warden. I shall speak to you again before the day.
I spent so much be like, heal that fucking idiot. He's getting himself killed and he just lives because of story reasons. I actually thought that if we were going to lose him in that fight, they'd be dead. Lehman straight up got eaten. And I tried to revive him and everything. But that's fine. He lives. That's good. Which means Irving lives. They all live.
No need to hover, Warden. Enjoy your celebration. We can speak later.
So, we made it. I'm impressed, aren't you? The odds were completely against one of us actually getting to the Archdemon. But of course you would make it. I knew you would. I just don't understand how you're still alive.
Oh,
I guess Riordan was wrong.
About that. So, we've just invented the pregnancy test. And it's a baby. It's a yes. There's a baby out there somewhere. Oh, I am but a father dwarf now. Morrigan saved me.
I had no idea. I suppose that makes sense.
That's all right.
Speaking of Morrigan, do you know where she went? I'm told she vanished right after the battle. No goodbyes or anything.
She a baby stealer. She doesn't want to be followed. I don't know where she went, but I'll find her. It's really interesting that there really is such an intention to find her. Is that Dragon Age 2? Finding my wife Boogaloo? I go in search of my wife and child. She doesn't want to be followed.
Very dramatic. I don't imagine she'd be easy to find if she didn't want to be. At any rate, I'm looking forward to meeting the rest of the Grey Wardens when they come. We'll need to rebuild, right? And if I don't get the chance some other time, thanks. For everything.
I think this is Alistair's sort of fifth thanks for everything moment. It's so good. No thanks unnecessary.
I'll let you get to your adoring public. They want to see the hero of Ferelden, and who am I to keep them waiting?
Meanwhile, everyone else gets into casual fancy dress. Casual fancy dress, as if that's a thing. And Alistair stays dressed up.
Waiting for you outside. We can speak more afterwards if you like.
Where's my dog at? My dog even has his original war paint on. Yeah, Shale's gone back to OG as well.
How incredible that it survived. It has exceeded my expectations.
My sister shows up, but my mother does not. Typical. I'm not as squishy as you think.
Apparently not. Thankfully, it appears to be the exception when it comes to its kind. Otherwise, I might be forced to revise my opinion completely. But I will go now. I am thinking I will return to Orzammar. Perhaps I will fight the dark spawn in the deep roads. Clear them out for good. They remind me of pigeons.
Why go back to Orzammar?
The blight may be over, but the dark spawn will just go underground once again. Perhaps I can do something to aid the dwarves. It is a worthy quest. Something worth existing for. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
Good. Perhaps I will see it again one day. I hope so. For a flesh creature, it has been excellent company.
Love it.
These people seem very excitable. One would think they'd be quieter and wanting to rest after that whole ordeal.
It is over. I can barely believe it. You stopped the Civil War and then defeated the Blight. On behalf of Ferelden, allow me to say thank you. It truly cannot be said enough.
I thought Arl Eamon was having his King Theoden moment. To war! And then he dies on the battlefield. But nah, he lives, baby. I'm a Grey Warden. That's what we do. That's my sunglasses. I don't have any sunglasses on me right now.
So I'm learning. It's too bad that you aren't remaining here in the capital. The hero of Ferelden would have influence, but I understand. Myself, I will be returning to Redcliffe. There is much to rebuild there, and Honora certainly has no need of me. Connor seems well enough, but Isolde, she does not wish to go back. I may yet leave the land to Tegan, in fact. I cannot thank you enough for saving them. They are the joy of my existence. But here I am rambling on. I shall let you get back to your celebration, Warden. Enjoy it while you can.
Enjoy it while you can.
Thank you again, Warden. You are truly a hero.
A Grey Warden, and now a hero too? A bit different from the slums, huh?
Good to see you too, Rika.
Mother swore off drinking when she heard about what you did.
Oh.
She's been sober ever since. And as ill as a fell cat in water. I should tell you, the Assembly actually sent me here. Officially, I'm an ambassador. Can you imagine? Me. Apparently, miracles abound these days. They want me to tell you that you're free to return to Orzammar. They've made you a full citizen. Technically, you're warrior caste.
Wow. Okay. They got tattoo removals over there too? Can they do that?
I don't know. But they did. Of course, that means Mother has risen up too. She's been lording it over all her friends, calling them lowly peasants. I hear they're considering making you a paragon. Since you got the humans to fight for Orzammar, I bet it's for certain. Not bad at all. Anyhow, I intend to get back to Sam.
Paragon Mapo.
I'd like to forget that there's a giant sky up there. How they live up here, I'll never know.
Paragon Mapo, let's go!
If they make you a paragon, that makes me a paragon sister. What next? Mother on the Assembly?
Pretty sick.
So here we are. The conquering hero has won the day, and now he takes his bow and exits the stage. A fine ending.
You should be taking a bow with me.
And my part was small. I'm happy to watch you receive the accolades. It's quite fun. You know, I can't help now but think of my vision. The Maker sent me to help you, and look what you did. It's a miracle. It truly is. You should know. I'm thinking of going back to Orlais for a while.
Ooh.
To find Marjolaine. I don't know how long I'll be gone.
I thought we had a promise to travel the world together. I'll go with you. Orlais sounds like fun.
No. This is something I need to do on my own.
You had a promise.
Perhaps we will see each other when I return. I look forward to it. Until then, be well. May the Maker watch over you.
Nice.
If I write a tale about all this, I'm leaving out details on the food. They don't even make good food here in the palace.
This farewell is so interesting.
The hero of Ferelden. My. How does it feel?
It's a little strange.
Of that I have no doubt. It's a title you'll be wearing for a long time to come, just as Loghain wore his. But it's not so bad, is it? A blight defeated with the other nations barely becoming aware. Who could ask for better?
I didn't do it on my own.
I don't think many heroes ever do. I'm glad not to be on the receiving end of all this attention myself. I say, let the young have their fame. Not that I've gone without notice. Irving asked me to take over as first enchanter, but I don't wish to go back. Not after all this. Instead, I've decided to accept a position here at court. There's not been a mage advising the throne for a very long time.
This is the funny. I was literally going to say this, but what about your problem? The funniest thing was our first thing that we should have said is, you're still alive. Wynn just dies in the middle of battle. She's like, spirits left me. But what about your problem?
It's true. I may not have very much time. But but perhaps there is a great deal of good I can do even so. I will try. I understand you will be leaving. I wish you good fortune on your journeys, wherever they may take you. If we do not see each other again, live well, Warden. And thank you.
Nice.
All this talk is tiring. I think it is time for me to sample some of that lovely cider I smelled earlier. Now, where did it go?
I will be relieved when all this pomp and ceremony is done. Such events are perfect opportunities for assassins, after all. I can't help but expect the crows to appear at any moment, which would be a welcome break, mind you.
You think the crows will still come after you?
Eventually. With Taliesin dead, it may take them time to figure out what has happened, but they are like the tides, predictable. You know, it does occur to me that staying in one place is only going to invite the crows to find me that much quicker. While fun, that might eventually get complicated. You said earlier that you are planning on leaving soon. Is that true?
Why? You want to come along?
You tend to get up to interesting things. You meet interesting people and then you kill them. I'm game to tag along if you are.
This is interesting because there's been like the way that we've been able to speak to everyone is like, shall I come with you? You want to come with me? You want to do stuff with me? It's very interesting in that way. But then Liliana's going to go on her own. Zev, come with me, boy. A dwarf and an elf being friends. Two rogues.
And I promise not to get you into too much trouble. Well, no more than you get me into, anyhow. Well then, since we're going to be leaving together, we can speak after you have been sufficiently paraded in front of the populace. Don't worry, I'll keep an eye on you and make sure no one gets a clear shot. Not without paying me a great deal of coin, anyhow. Does the Ferelden monarchy make much use of assassins? I wonder if this is a good time to ask.
My dog. He bounces around, barking happily. You will always be with me, boy.
It is good to see you again, Kadan. These people, they call you hero. It is a strange word, but I think I understand its meaning. The Arishok on occasion has declared a Kunari to be Kunoran Vel, one who serves as an example to others. Such examples are always made after their death, however, a death in service to the Kyun. A living Kunoran Vel would be too proud.
Nothing wrong with a little pride?
I would argue, had you not ended a blight. For such an accomplishment, there may be allowances. What the human custom has in common with our own is that the declaration of a Kunoran Vel is a cause for much celebration. It is one of few occasions when the Kunari are permitted to engage in revelry. There is imbibing of spirits, public chanting, meditations abandoned. It is madness.
Don't you ever smile?
I am smiling. I suppose I should tell you. I have decided to return to my people. Your quest is done, and thus so is my reason for accompanying you.
Nice. That'll be a long trip home.
Yes. It will be difficult to travel alone, after so much time spent with companions. It must be said, you found my sword and gave me a chance to restore my honor. I owe you a great debt.
You helped me as well. It's been good.
It has. That one of the Baz, a foreigner, would become known as Kadan to me. Unthinkable. Yet here it is. Perhaps I shall see you again one day. Until then, may you always find the path you seek. Farewell, Kadan.
Farewell, Kadan.
Where is the cake? I was told there would be cake. The cake is a lie.
Why is there a portal reference in here? Why is there just randomly a portal reference in here?
Where is the cake?
What the
I was told there would be cake. The cake is a lie.
Oh, okay. What the fuck? Okay, sure.
Humans have a better taste for spirits than I thought. The ale up here is actually good. Orzammar ale tastes like dirt in comparison. Probably because they put dirt in it. Go figure.
Enjoying yourself already, I see.
After what we went through, I think I've earned it. I think you've earned it. So I guess you're heading off soon, huh? Leaving the city?
Why? What are you doing?
I'm thinking I'll stick around myself, at least for a bit. I'm getting used to that big sky up there. And I'm thinking I might just look up Felsi again, see where that goes.
Done adventuring?
Maybe, for a bit. Talk to me in a year or so when I'm bored, and maybe I'll think differently. And, since we're more or less done adventuring for now, I wanted to say, well, you're all right. Only a dwarf could have done all that after all.
You're not so bad yourself.
Yes. I don't come by friends very often. I'm glad to call you one, Warden. Pickle juice.
What an interesting cast of characters. I love it. Hello, guards.
Are you ready, my lord? The crowds outside are getting restless.
Yep. I'm ready. Let's go.
Right. I'll take you there now. Follow me.
In the months that followed her coronation, Honora proved herself an adept ruler. Trade agreements with other lands quickly brought new funds into the royal coffers, and with them, the queen saw the capital rebuilt. The army was restored, laws were passed to encourage freeholders to produce sufficient harvests, and plans were conceived for a university. I don't know how fast I can speak, because if you guys remember the Mass Effect intros, they go by way too fucking quick, but it looks like we're good. I might just click now and see. Okay, we can click to proceed. Okay, I can talk at my own pace. The Mass Effect intro, I brought up PTSD. I was like, wait, I think I have to talk really fast. Despite Loghain being executed in disgrace, Queen Honora insisted on building a monument to her father, overlooking the Orlesian embassy. The statue was largely ignored, save by Honora herself, who voyaged out to the statue once a year to place flowers at its feet. As the years passed, Honora continued to rebuff the advice of Ferelden's nobility, requesting that she remarry. Though prospective suitors from other nations visit Denerim from time to time, the Queen's only comment is that all of them fall far short of the bar she measures them against, that of her father. Daddy issues. News that the urn of sacred ashes had been found in Ferelden did not spread outside the Chantry until Brother Genetivi made an announcement several months after the defeat of the Darkspawn. The manuscript detailing his research and his experience with Andraste's cult drew huge interest among scholars throughout Thedas. Some years later, the Chantry announced that the resting place of Andraste's ashes had indeed been found. A ripple of excitement spread among the pious people of Thedas, with many undertaking pilgrimage to see the ashes or partake of their healing powers. Following months of effort, the Tower of the Circle of Magi was finally cleansed of the last spirits to slip through the veil. No further abominations were created, and First Enchanter Irving was pleased to declare the circle safe. All that could be saved had been. With the slavers shut down in the alienage, the lot of the city-born elves improved for a time. A food shortage years later forced Queen Honora to come down hard on elven rioters, an act not quickly forgiven, and a sign that tensions between the elves and humans were far from resolved. Shiani continued to be an outspoken member of the alienage community, and in time became the new elder. That outspokenness earned her frequent trouble, but served her people well. Arleman returned to Redcliffe, beginning the long task of rebuilding. He found the village already bustling and eager to leave behind the memories of those terrible nights facing the undead. Connor was sent off to study at the Circle, and considering his early experiences, he excelled in his training and easily passed the harrowing to become a full mage. At his father's urging, Connor accepted a position in Tevinter to undertake formal study of the Fade. The Dalish elves prospered after the siege at Denerim, having earned much respect for their part in the battle. For once, human lands welcomed the wandering folk. The new keeper, Lanaya, was respected both amongst the Dalish as well as in the Ferelden court. She was a voice of reason, and other Dalish clans would turn to her to help resolve disputes with human folk. As for the werewolves, now freed of their curse, they remained together and took the surname Wolf in memory of what they once were. They eventually became the most successful animal traders in Thedas, and each year would gather to light a candle in memory of the lady who had loved them so well, the Wolf family. In Orzammar, King Balin quickly proved himself a reformer. Trade with the surface lands increased, and caste restrictions were loosened. The casteless were permitted to take arms against the Darkspawn in exchange for new freedoms. For the first time in generations, the line in the deep roads was pushed back, and a few taigs were reclaimed. Not bad, Balin, not bad. Balin's reforms quickly found him enemies within the warrior and noble castes, however, and after several assassination attempts, the assembly was dissolved. Probably for the best, too. The king then ruled alone, some said as a tyrant, others said as a visionary determined to drag Orzammar into the modern world. When the first human armies arrived from Ferelden, King Balin welcomed them with open arms. Within months, the Darkspawn were driven back as far as the Dead Trenches, and the first dwarven warrior to return with a reliquary taken from the gates of Bonamar was greeted by cheering, jubilant crowds. The assembly unanimously declared Maypo a living paragon following months of deliberation. A new statue was erected in the Commons, and a new house founded in the paragon's name, quickly drawing a great number of followers from every caste. Cult of Maypo, let's go. Brother Burkle's new chantry in Orzammar drew a surprising number of converts among the dwarves. They quickly attracted a great deal of anger from more conservative quarters, and before long, the assembly severely restricted the Andrastians' rights. I thought the assembly was dissolved, though. So I guess there's some conflict of timeline, because we're doing stuff that's, like, far in the future right now. Brother Burkle resisted, and was slain while being arrested during a peaceful demonstration in the Commons. The assembly claimed this was an accident, but news of the resulting riots reached the chantry on the surface, where the divine even contemplated a new exalted march. The dwarven mage Dagna ultimately completed her studies at the rebuilt Circle Tower. Eventually, she published a comprehensive theory on how lyrium vapors relate to the supply of magic. It gained a great deal of attention. Although the Anvil of the Void was destroyed, rumors about its location crept into Orzammar. Years later, thanks to the defeat of the Darkspawn on the surface, a few determined smiths managed to locate the Anvil's remains. They examined the ruins of the Anvil and, upon returning to Orzammar with their findings, convinced the Shaparet to attempt to recreate Caridin's research. A new golem was created, bound with a spirit taken by the Fade. So even with the Anvil destroyed, they still repeat it, and a new golem has been created. Life after death. Wow, that's interesting and very unexpected. Oh, yeah, the golem immediately went insane, killing several shapers before it was destroyed. The research was branded excessively dangerous and sealed away. Whispers of its existence circulated throughout Orzammar, however, and demand among the Smith caste to reopen Caridin's research refused to abate. Wow. As good as her word, Morrigan disappeared once the archdemon was slain. Someone of Morrigan's description was seen traveling alone months later, heading west through the Frostback Mountains, and she may even have been with child. Pregante. Morrigan. I wonder if her abilities to shape change while pregnant are affected, because she could blend in real easy. The ring that Morrigan gave Maypo remained in his possession. She had once claimed that it formed a connection between the two, and there came a night where he was sure that she was thinking of him, somewhere. She felt regret and sorrow, but the ring told no more. There was no word of her after that. With Flemeth dead, or at least gone, the chances of her tracking her down were slim indeed. One cannot help but wonder, however, what became of the child? What were Morrigan's plans? These questions must remain a mystery for now. Sequel bait, baby. Both Maypo and the companions who helped defeat the Blight eventually scattered to the four winds, drawn either by personal duty or the call to further adventure. Circumstance dictated that they would not see each other again, at least for a time. Well, I took Zev with me. Out of everyone, we're like, me and Zev are gonna go and do some roguish things together. As the blighted lands began to heal and the Grey Wardens slowly rebuilt the Order in Amaranthine, they discovered that the fight against the Darkspawn was not yet complete. Although the Horde was routed and had dissolved upon the Archdemon's death, many of the more powerful Darkspawn survived to organize roving war bands that preyed both upon the land and upon each other. These war bands spread havoc, and some even journeyed west into Orlais or crossed to the Waking Sea by the deep roads they proved incredibly difficult to wipe out. But these are tales yet to be told. This tale ended when Mapo sank his blade in the Archdemon's head and destroyed it forever. It was not the last that Ferelden would hear of him, however. Sequel bait. Goddamn sequel bait. And there it is, baby. Rolling credits. What is that? My first thought was like, is that like Andraste? Is that the maker? Who that? That looked important, unlike anything I've ever seen. There we go. We've hit credits on Dragon Age Origins. Massive episode as well. Really big ending. I hope you've enjoyed coming along with me for this incredible ride, because what an ending this has been. The final battle was a final battle indeed. It felt epic in every sense of the word. It lived up to any sort of expectation. Like, it did not disappoint at all. Like, everyone's fighting with you. The music fills you with like such emotion, and like the goosebumps you're feeling with all of the dialogue and the characters together and all of the choices you've made culminating in this final battle. You feel it all. That not a single thing about this was disappointing. The final fight was great. Like, it lives up to like its merit of like an archdemon being difficult to take out. I loved it. So much fun. Looking at all these concept art pieces is really great too. But yeah, like I said, this is genuinely my favorite out of the BioWare games that I have played. As a massive Star Wars and Mass Effect fan, as a massive like sci-fi fan, like I love fantasy stuff of all sorts of like high fantasy, dark fantasy, whatever. I love my fantasy stuff as a big Lord of the Rings fan. But this is definitely like top tier out of the BioWare games that I've played so far. And I'm really excited for Dragon Age 2, and I'm really excited for Dragon Age Inquisition eventually. But here's the thing. Here's another thing. Is Dragon Age Origins is not over. We may have hit the end of the main story against the Blight, but we have story campaigns, we have episodes to go through, we have the Awakening expansion to also go through as well. Now, Awakening is set after Dragon Age Origins, as far as I can tell. I'm not sure about the episodes. I think some may be told throughout the course of the story. No idea. We will discover that as we jump into them. We'll just have to see how we go. So there may not be sequel bait. It may be Awakening bait instead, that we get some follow-up on anything that has been left, open-ended at the end of this game. But such a fantastic journey. 33 episodes of the main story, which is great, and who knows how many we've got for the episodes and the episodes and Awakening. So the journey is not yet over, which is exciting because I don't want it to be over. I'm happy to continue playing Dragon Age, that's for sure. Super fun. Loving this music. Loving this artwork. So sick. That's the Brood Mother, I think. Concept art for the Brood Mother, which is definitely one of the more memorable bosses in the game. Yeah, if we want to talk about what I liked about this game, everything. There isn't really a thing I didn't like about this game. Like the combat is really great once you get like a handle on things and how it works together. It's really enjoyable. I like the management of all of your characters and getting them to be really, really strong, and all of the different spell combinations you can do. Yeah, really, really great. Mixing and matching with your different classes and leveling those up, and so many cool abilities as well with all of the specializations for even more variety. So gameplay, amazing. Music, incredible. Art direction, all of that. Character design, so good. This sounds like it's going to be a copyrighted song for some reason. Whenever you have a weird guitar build up, it sounds like it's going to be copyrighted. So we're just going to not have that one. We're just going to not have that. Oh, I can hear, yeah, this is a copyrighted song. Yeah, this is an actual band. I can't remember what this, I know this band. This is, I can't remember what it is, though. I've had to turn down the music, but I can hear it right now. This is War. God, what? Which band? Why is this the end credit song? This is War song. What song is that? Oh, 30 Seconds to Mars. Oh, the end credits being 30 Seconds to Mars is so hilarious. Oh my God. This ending episode has been filled with so many different emotions. That's for sure. Let's have a look at our cast. We got Steve Valentine as Alistair. Absolutely incredible job when Alistair would get serious too. Crazy. Tim Curry as Al Howe. Kate Mulgrew, Peter Renaday. Corinne Kemper, Simon Templeman, Claudia Black, baby. Steve Blum. Steve Blum's in this game. Whoa. Steve Blum in a game as a voice. Crazy. Mark Hildreth, Susan Boyd-Joyce, John Curry. Nice. And then we got additional voices. Robin Atkin Downs. Yep. Master Miller. He voiced quite a few people in here. Cam Clark is in this game as well. Oh, so they have both voices. Oh, they got Cam Clark in here. Liquid. Crazy. Jim Cummings. Okay. Paul Lighting. Yep. Love it. Gideon Emery, because you don't have a video game without Gideon Emery in it. I need to read faster because I'm running out of running out of room here. It's getting closer to the top. I feel like Yuri Lowenthal. Nice. I feel like there's probably some names here that I should recognize as well that like are not coming in. I think Mark Meir is the voice of Male Shepherd. Nolan North, Liam O'Brien. Have you got the full Critical Role crew in here? Doesn't seem like it. Just Liam O'Brien. Fred Tastasio. I don't know how to say his name, but I know him. Courtney Taylor, Helena Taylor. There's some good voices in there. Love it. That was cool. I'm going to let the rest of these credits roll just to see if there's anything at the end before it kicks us to the menu, and then we will have our closing statement. All right, we've been kicked to the menu. That is it. That is the end of the credits. What we have next, I believe, is we've got other campaigns. So we've got Dragon Age Awakening, Witch Hunt, Darkspawn Chronicles, Liliana's Song, and the Golems of Amgarak. Now, I will be referring with my lovely mod team for assistance in the order to go through everything, and if there's anything that I need to watch out for on like a glitch, bug level, anything to make it work, to make it smooth, because I have heard some whispers of there being some notorious issues with some of it. So rest assured, we will be going through this in the correct order, in the correct way. I have assistance, so we'll be all sorted. Thank you so much for joining me for the main story of Dragon Age Origins. It has been genuinely a blessing. I have really enjoyed this game. I'm so happy that I finally got to check it out, and it has impressed me, and it's going to sit with me for quite some time. Very, very happy that we get to continue playing it. So while the main story is over, our story will continue. So we'll be doing the other campaigns, and we'll just keep riding out this game, baby. So thank you so much for joining me. Hope you have enjoyed this episode that I might edit down because it's a long one. I've been recording for 3.5 hours, so I will probably edit down some of those just combat segments just to keep it to the big major events, because the combat is very samey, very combat-like. We'll keep the main combat encounters naturally, but I would have edited this one down for time. Thank you so much for sitting here, watching this one today, and I'm very much looking forward to next time, where we will jump into one of the campaigns, not sure which one yet, one of the campaigns, and yeah, the playthrough will continue. Thank you so much. I love you all. I'll see you next time.